All right. Let's double check. Where can I see it? I guess. Yep. All right. What's up, everybody? Harry vs. Gary's on the road. We're live inside of the Mulcahy's pub. As you can hear, there's a fight going on. This is live action. Jack Hammer promotion, Bobby Campbell promotion, Mulcahy's pub. I'm with my co-host, Harry, Mac, Daddy, the bookie's basement, Iaquinta, Harry's basement, Harry vs. Gary. We're together. We're doing the damn thing.
That's right.
I love this guy. We are live. Harry, what's going on, brother?
Not too much. Happy to be out here, man. It's quite a day for violence, huh?
With the casual, I'm in my office wearing underwear voice. Harry, I did not expect you to be this blase. Is this your style even on the site?
Of course, always. I see chatter coming in now. What's going on, Sex Chat? Yeah, we got a long MMA fighter in our first fight here, Rob Schultz. They are swinging and banging, doing some kickboxing right now.
No play-by-play. We will get in trouble by Bobby. He is paying hefty money to Mike Goldberg and John Attic on the broadcast. Again, go to jackhammerfights.com if you want to see all these wonderful local fights. As Harry was mentioning before, Rob Schultz, not the DJ Rob Schultz. If anybody remembers that song, Sugar and Waves, absolute classics. But Rob Schultz, Eric Duziak. I started to realize, Harry, it's harder to do local shows than a UFC on-site show because, no offense, they're not as well known, to put it mildly.
That's definitely fair. There's definitely less spotlight, so to say, but that's what we're here for.
Exactly. And you guys are going to hear music. You're going to see people walking around in the background. This is not a bathroom. This is not a drug den behind us.
We got Mulcahy's employees hard at work delivering everybody a primo fight night experience right now. Shout out to Bobby Campbell. Shout out to Jack Hammer Promotions. They're putting on a hell of a show here. You love to see it. You love to see the return of the regional MMA scene, regional kickboxing scene. You know, a lot of these guys are stars of the future. You got to start somewhere.
It's true. Harry is not being facetious when he says the stars of the future. Oh, I think I'm over-modulating. I'm sorry, everybody. You guys can send that in the chat. Again, send your comments on Instagram, the Bookie Basement's Instagram, Octagon Instagram, Bookie Basement Twitch. We got Iaquinta. I'm sorry. I got to fix that. Khabib. Iaquinta. I thought it was Iaquinta. Let's go. We got Raging Al in the house. No. We'll get in trouble. Just companion. Just the companion. But we are with everybody's companion, the Long Island buddy boy, Al Iaquinta. Raging Al's in the house. His sponsorship, buy, sell, rent, Raging Al, real estate. The dude is killing it. He is the Strong Island king of the real estate. I've seen real estate offices pop up every which way on every single corner of Long Island. Real estate is booming. I got my house on the North Shore of Long Island in 2020. Let me tell you, real estate is booming. Harry just got a house as well. Real estate is booming. We went through Al Iaquinta. Remember, buy, sell, rent through Al, Raging Iaquinta. Al, could you just say hi to the camera so they don't know, so they know we're not bullshitting? The mic is live. Yeah, it's hot.
That's a hot mic.
All right, our first guest.
We got the Long Island gangster with us.
Incredible venue here at Mulcahy's.
Al, why should somebody go through your real estate company?
Well, through the company is a great company, Home Smart. Incredible training for the agents, but if you're gonna go to any agent at Home Smart, you come to me. I mean, you see what I've done in the cage. I think I work harder. Most people, they get into real estate because they, this is what, I don't know, people just fall into it. But I actually enjoy looking at houses, taking my friends out. If I am taking a friend out, I enjoy it. I go out, I look at houses with my friends, and then if I'm not a friend, if I'm looking with somebody that's not a friend, I very quickly become friendly with them. And I have lifelong friends that I've been, I sold a house. Oh! Sold the house a couple of years ago, 6 years ago, to a guy, Mad Monty, still friends to this day. And there's a bunch of little stories where I help people buy houses and become friends. It's a great experience, you know what I mean?
I believe it, man.
I remember it's a personal touch. I'm a Long Island guy, born and raised on Long Island. I do sell across the country, but Long Island is the hot spot.
We will not get into your shoeies that you used to do outside of Mulcahy's. Now we are professional. We are cleaned up. It is 2022. But going back to 2018, the lead up to the Kevin Lee rematch, amazing work by Will Harris on Anatomy for the Fighter. You are practicing what you preach, my man, because you were on the phone, unless that was a setup. You're on the phone with this little old lady.
Shirley.
Look, he still remember her, guys. He's not bullshitting. This is the man.
I had Shirley's house listed for sale. She fell and she broke her collarbone.
Oh, God.
So that deal fell through. She recovered. She got better.
Thank God.
And then I ended up selling it. She moved to North Shore Towers in Queens.
Look at that.
Unfortunately, she passed away a couple of years ago. God rest her soul. Wonderful lady. And that's what I'm saying. I became friends with her daughter. I still talk to her daughter.
You're not hooking up with the daughter, right? You're not hooking up with the daughter, right? When I say you're the king of Long Island, that means many things. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. It's all business, baby. But Al, I know you're a busy, man. Everybody wants to see you. You can stay if you want, but okay.
Big right hand.
Dude, what a summer it's going to be for Long Island MMA, the Law MMA team. We got a bunch of guys with Dana White, Marab against Jose Aldo. Are you kidding me? We got freaking Aljo. We're figuring out who he's fighting next. We're figuring out. But the summer's hot, man. Pay that man his money. Pay that man his money. Are you a big gambling guy?
A little bit.
Okay.
Not a big gambling guy. I made $650 off of James Gonzalez the other day.
Oh, speaking of
I put $100 on him.
50 to win 300, baby.
Dude, let's go.
Plus 520 against a guy who's never fought nobody before.
Why would you not?
Free money.
100%. Those teep kicks, you could see Cody Law, the gas tank. His confidence was sky high. He thought he was going to take out James. What a performance by James Gonzalez. And great corner work by Steve Lee, too.
Steve Lee is
You can rip it out of there.
very quickly becoming
A hell of a coach, man.
he's with Ray Longo every day, so that's rubbing off a little bit. You know what I mean?
You
Scott
can tell,
has
too.
to.
Guy's like a sponge, man.
Yeah.
Just takes in all that information, that knowledge.
He's a smart Asian guy. You know?
That's right.
And his voice cuts through everything. He's like, come on, get out there. He's got that high. I love Steve. Again.
Well, MMA's Rob Scholl's looking great right now.
You could see the fight. I'm glad you could see barely. You guys know Rob's background? He looked like a Taekwondo karate guy.
Let's hear about competitors in our opening contest.
Al's not only selling houses, he's fixing houses. You see the handyman in work.
Anybody got a Phillips head?
Amazing. Is this the first event you're a sponsor for?
Yeah. First, I've been to these fights a bunch.
History.
Sponsor, it's incredible.
So what's been your favorite part about working with Bobby?
I mean, Bobby and Mulcahy together. This bar, I've been to this bar since I was 21 years old. You know,
Never before.
Never before.
I was might have been banned for a few years.
No way. Oh God. Were you? If they did a Modelo commercial where they say he was fighting in Mulcahy's bar and then he took the energy
He was fighting in Mulcahy's before they were fighting in Mulcahy's.
Oh my gosh.
Actually, I got knocked out right there.
Oh.
Listen, it happens to the
You're a
best of
cold
us.
clock right there.
Have you ever been to the Nutty Professor? That was my stomping
Irishman.
ground. The Nutty.
Nutty Irish.
Oh, I said Nutty Professor.
like the movie?
Good call. Good. I went to the Bayshore one. Bayshore one.
Yeah.
Against, I think it was Smoking Owls. There was like a restaurant too across the street,
Yeah,
Smoking
yeah.
Owls. But yeah, I've never been to the Farmingdale one. What are you drinking tonight? What are you drinking tonight?
Tequila soda.
Okay. Rob Schultz, not just the DJ. Not just the DJ.
First one of the night for Law MMA. First of many. We got five
Wait,
more fighters.
I can't clap. That's very unprofessional. It's very unprofessional. I shouldn't be clapping. All right. I got to send out the link.
I'm gonna head up.
Absolutely. Al, we appreciate
Al,
you.
This is sick. I love that.
Great to see you again. Yeah, this thing isn't even live. No, I'm just kidding. Great to see you again. Remember, folks, buy, sell, rent through Al Iaquinta. Guys, we're going to have a lot of local talent, not just women that you see walking around in the background, but a lot of local talent in terms of guys who are kicking ass in the cage for the UFC, for Ring of Combat, for Bellator. It's just an amazing opportunity. We're happy to be here at Mulcahy's Pub. Oh, it's like I said, I told you guys, plenty of people are going to be around. You know this guy. You know this guy. Who is this guy? No, of course. This is Matt. Guys,
Local vagrant.
he's
Matt
growing the
Frevola.
Leonidas beard. You know what that means.
That's a good first fight for Rob.
Oh, I couldn't see it. Harry could see it.
Yeah, shout out Rob. Rob training at Law MMA just had his first fight, kickboxing, and he had a great win. You know, his opponent was real tough too. His opponent was game.
Took some big shots.
Yeah, he did. He was tough, not going out. Yeah, congrats, Rob.
Look who it is. What's up, Jess?
Doing a little live on
It's going to be a rotating cast of characters all night, folks. Strap in. We'll be here for all the action. Second fight of the night coming up. We got Alvin McLuhan and Alex Barrientos, sponsored by Sal the Barber. This fight, another kickboxing bout, 3 2-minute rounds. Let's get after it. All right.
Now remember the rule. No 5 seconds of dead air.
That's right.
Young Philip, you ready to jump on?
Let's get it, guys.
All right.
Loving the glasses. Loving the glasses.
Fighters making their way to the cage now. We're joined by another special guest here. Philip, you want to introduce yourself?
Definitely. It's your boy, Philip the Fighter LeGrand, special event coordinator. You already know he passing me the mic because we do what it do. But listen, it's your boy. I love this whole fight world. It's amazing. It's epic. It's transparent. And it does so much for the community, you know. So as a kickboxing champion and an MMA champion, I love the whole generational growth. I love what we're doing and how we do it. So the point is, hey, I got a young protege who's 15 years old, who's also inspiring because he's my son. You know, so that's epic. His name is Philip the Fighter Jr., and he's 2-0 as a kickboxer, and he's gonna be fighting in the fall. But I'm gonna let him tell y'all a little bit. Can I introduce him? Yo, Phil, give him a little something to say.
And Philip Sr. is on Instagram at USFC_family of fighters. Now we are with Philip Jr.
Hello, how y'all
I didn't
doing?
get your Instagram.
Huh?
You got an Instagram?
Yeah, I got an Instagram,
Shout it out.
tj.lg. Go follow me, you know what I mean? But I'm here to just show y'all that the fight life is it, man. I'm trying to get back in the ring soon, training good, you know.
Everything's good? As you said, training's good, everything's good, life is good, everything seems like balanced, in focus. You ready for it? It's a big date, man.
Yeah.
September 18th. You ready for it?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So other than your pops here competing, what kind of made you want to get into fighting?
Just seeing him as young, you know, fighting, competing, it just drove me to just try and go out there and try my hardest to live in his footsteps, you know, and just make him proud. You know?
Your dad's in better shape than some of the guys that are stepping in there. It's like you can't get better than that.
Yeah.
I mean, look at his tie. I thought he was working for what do you call it, like a fashion week, and then it turns out he's not only fashionable. The dude has done the work with his fist. I really respect and appreciate what your dad done, and that next generation. Joe Rogan, you know who Joe Rogan is, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Joe Rogan always talks about. He goes, "Show me a great man, and then show me a great man who raises a great son."
Yes.
And I don't know you. we met you just 2 minutes ago. You seem like a cool kid. Hopefully, with God's help, we will be at the September 18th show for Bobby Campbell's Jackhammer Promotions.
No problem.
It's amazing the path you're on, man.
Yep.
It's
All right.
and good luck.
All right, thank you.
Thank
No
you,
problem.
brother.
Having
We
me.
appreciate you.
One more time, throw out your handle. Nice to meet you. You see that, folks? Not shy. I guess that would be about a 10th grade. He looked us in the eye. He spoke with conviction. He shook our hands while he looked us in the eye. I really appreciate it. Harry, are you hearing sound in your headphones?
I don't think I am, but that's okay.
I got the. Did you hear the notifications?
Yes,
all right.
that I'm hearing from the computer, but I
Yes.
don't think I'm hearing each other.
Yeah.
Whatever, dude. This is run number 1. We're doing our best. We're not technology guys. I'm not a technology guy, but it's frankly a small miracle that we've gotten to where we are right now.
100%. Yeah, the fact that people are seeing this.
For sure, Sex Day. From a 15-year-old, very well spoken, very, very professional. I'm excited to see what that kid can do.
100%. I think I made an audio or radio cardinal sin. I think Al Iaquinta Raging Al. I think his audio was coming in very low. I apologize for the streamers, the listeners. You guys can unfollow me at BB Mac at BB Harry Mac and follow my partner at Iaquinta. I'm just kidding. Iaquinta Harry Mac. Guys, we're enjoying the show again, live in the Mulcahy's pub. We do not own any of this music that you hear in the background.
No, we don't. This is fair use. Do not DMCA me, Twitch.
We do have a law specialist if we get in trouble with any I don't know, what would you say, entities or the Mulcahy's chain. I don't know how far up they go, but
Oh no! Sex Day says they got the ring girls wearing. They got them wearing heels in the cage.
oh, is that a no?
No shoes in the cage. No
Oh.
shoes in the cage.
Okay, my wife just said that last night. She popped in for the PFL main event last night, and she sees the lady. Do you remember her name?
Lillian Garcia.
There you go. Lillian Garcia was on the what would you call it? The ring announcer or cage announcer. And she walks in with heels, and my wife goes, No, she shouldn't be on that canvas.
That's right.
My wife and now my work husband, Harry Mack, have both identified that you cannot wear heels in the canvas.
Listen, I have gotten yelled at for wearing shoes on the mat.
I think
enough
you say
times
heels.
to know
Like-
that you do not wear shoes on a combat sports mat. That's the golden rule, baby.
What do you make of Oscar De La Hoya being caught in fishnet and heels? I have a take already. I would like to hear what you have to say.
I don't know. My main Oscar De La Hoya take is that cocaine is expensive.
And that's why he's got to hustle. He's got to keep making ends meet to
Exactly.
pulling
Whatever it takes.
that booger sugar.
Whatever it takes.
My take is, okay, everybody sees it. They make fun of it. Dana White makes fun of it. My opinion, I'm sure there's a hot chica on the other side of that camera. Right?
Probably.
Come on.
Probably.
You're telling me that man was not partying that night?
And even so, he wants to dress up in fucking heels and fishnet stockings, man. To each his own. I don't give a fuck what another man does in his bedroom. That's
100
between him and Jesus. Jewish God.
100%. So we are now in the midst of, did we even introduce the second fight?
They call the fight standing 8.
Okay, explain what does that mean? That's
So looks like blue corner here, Mr.
Good luck.
Alvin McLuhan got clipped good, and I don't know. I guess the ref deemed he wasn't fit to move forward. And that'll be the end of that fight. It looked like the fighter was trying to plead his case there, but not so much.
Are you okay with that in amateur promotions?
Absolutely, man.
Okay.
At this level, these guys aren't getting paid. The only money they're making is from selling tickets and from sponsorships. It's all about protecting the fighters. It's all about keeping guys from taking big unnecessary damage. I absolutely have no problem with a ref in an amateur MMA or kickboxing or any sort of amateur combat sports event being a little quick on the trigger as far as stoppages go. In this case, I think you always would rather go. You'd always rather it be too early than too late at this level.
Yeah, I was was brought into the boxing world. Yeah, I heard of the Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather fight. I watched it. We are back. We had to take number one and a number two at the same time, equaling a number three. Number threes can get messy, so we are back on the Harry vs. Gary on-site stream show. Mulcahy's Pub, Wantagh, New York. Jackhammer Promotions. Thank you, Bobby Campbell. Thank you, JackhammerFights.com, for putting on this fantastic event. We were highly taken care of. They set up power lines for us. They set up tables for us. They have a freaking banner for us. No, it is not us on the banner. We are not fighting September 18th. It is Bobby Campbell. So, guys, at times we will take commercial breaks, but we appreciate you for joining the stream on Twitch, on Twitter, YouTube, Instagram. If I'm on my phone, I swear I'm not being rude to Harry. I'm trying to freaking copy and paste the link. Hey, we fired our producer before the show, but it's okay. We're back. We were talking about where we left off. Our tease before commercial was talking about Oscar De La Hoya and boxing. Speaking of boxing, Floyd Mayweather, are we back? Are we back? Okay. We are back. Mike Francesa, Chris Russo, we are back.
Thank you for bearing with us, folks.
Now, I have not seen this since Thursday night or Friday night. Maybe things have changed. Is there more evidence about the Floyd Mayweather-Conor McGregor rematch?
All I've seen is that like one weird post from
Fight
Conor about it. I don't. That's about it. I haven't seen anything like really substantiating that. But now we got the Italian stallion MMA's Luca Finocchio. This was supposed to
His
be
name
an
is
MMA.
Pinocchio, right?
Yeah,
I go, you got to be kidding me. I go,
This was supposed to be an MMA bout. Luca's opponent no show during fight week medicals and all the pre-fight checks. So shout out to RV Guzman stepping up to take this kickboxing bout on about 3-4 days notice. Luca stopped his last kickboxing bout in about 45 seconds. The first big exchange was all it really took. So we'll see how this one goes.
and he looks phenomenal. If you saw, there was some hesitation as I was scrolling on my Instagram feed. I scrolled across Luca's abs. The dude is shredded. The dude is ready to tear this guy a new asshole. Not that we're favoring RV Guzman to get destroyed. We love both fighters. Respect everybody who steps into the cage, but Lucas looks like he's peaking.
Absolutely.
Looks like he's peaking. Humble dude and cannot tell a lie. If his nose grows, we will know. Finocchio. Luca Finocchio. Like, the UFC, if he gets to the UFC, or when he gets to the UFC, or Bellator, or one. Okay, we got staff walking past our mic camera. I know
There's
Harry's
a lot
sweating.
going on.
I know Harry's sweating over here. But yeah, if he makes it there, the UFC, Bellator, whatever, major promotion, they better promote him as the Pinocchio.
Of course.
Come on. And then the evil guy, who was not the whale. The whale wasn't the villain. Giuseppe sounds.
Geppetto.
Well, I thought Geppetto was his father.
Oh, yeah, not the evil guy. Never mind.
It's a revenge.
That's just a guy from Pinocchio.
You know what? Though there are 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 14 people standing up in front of us, we do have a TV or a big screen that we can see. Again, Mulcahy's Pub, Bobby Campbell. He does it right. Excuse me, sir. Oh, the Italian stallion.
Brandon.
We're trying to do traffic and open. See, go. Guys, we are. It's tight in here. Mulcahy's Pub in Wantagh, New York.
It's a full building.
Packed, full building. I'm finally getting around to sending out this damn link. All right, for the Instagram audience. No, I don't want to mention you. Okay, I want to do a link. I'm getting better at the Instagram thing. The Bookie's Basement is a killer on Instagram. Let me make this wide for my mother to see. She better not miss that link. Okay.
Beautiful.
Here we go. Finally. And now we could get to a post. Where's my draft? All right. Look All right, last thing, folks. I really appreciate the basement look in story for
Everything's a work in progress. It's only up from here.
again. We fired our producer. He's now on severance. He's but Harry Mack's going to take care of it. I really
I
appreciate
got
it.
it handled.
Thank you. And worst case, if things get ugly, we got Frevola, we got Iaquinta, and guys, as you heard,
Yes, this is not a place you would want to start a fight with a random person because you never know who their pals are and who they're with.
Yeah, and it used to be that you look at the ears. Everybody would say, "Look at the ears, look at the ears." It's like now people wear headgear. Aljamain Sterling knows he's got a post-fighting career in broadcast. He's protecting those beautiful puppies attached to the left and right of his head.
Of course.
Could you
Thank
tell
you,
who won that
Seth
first round or second round? I don't even know what round it is.
Frankly, I have no idea. It felt like Luca was coming forward, landing the heavier shots, but both guys landed in each exchange. Definitely a competitive back and forth round. I am obviously biased. I would lean Luca here, but we shall see.
So back to McGregor Mayweather. Would you want to see it? Would you buy it? Would
No,
you
thank
stream
you.
it? Oh, come on.
No, thank you.
Come on. Somebody, I literally posted
Talk about a blatant fucking money grab, man. I'm so good on that.
Yeah. So?
I don't
You
know.
know, you
dude.
wouldn't watch
I
it.
want to see Conor fight MMA.
Okay. Outside of it being part of your job, and part of your itinerary as a combat sports commentator, you wouldn't watch it?
I mean, I would watch it. I watch every form of slop that comes across my desk, but I would watch it begrudgingly.
Doing 3+ million. The last one was 4.4.
Am I crazy if I feel like there would be less interest this time around?
Well, 3 less.
Yeah, I guess that it would still do a ton of money, I'm sure. But Floyd's even older. He's only doing these weird exhibition bouts now. He's retired from pro boxing. Conor hasn't won a fight since the Obama administration. I mean, I don't know, man. It's a hard sell for me, but I understand it's prize fighting, and that's a prize fight at the end of the day.
I like it strategically for Conor.
It's a good way to get his name back in the conversation, but I also don't know any reason to think.
What don't they do in boxing?
Reason to think that it would go any differently than the first fight.
What don't they do in boxing?
What do you mean?
They don't kick.
This is true. This is
He's
true. It's hard to shatter your shin into a billion pieces in boxing.
Thank you. It is the shin, honey. Well, I was arguing with my wife. She was like, the ankle. I go, nah, it was lower shin. Like, it was a severe injury. And yeah, Floyd isn't going to do no calf kicks or deep kicks to Conor. I really like that rematch. I think Floyd is taking a step back. If it's one small step, he's at least taking it up. What's up, guys? He's at least taking one step back. The thing is, if Conor stayed where he was in 2017, I think the weigh-in he weighed at 153 looks shredded. The dude looks like he walks on his arms now. Looks like he's partying.
I don't think we see Conor fight below 170 for the rest of his career. I think he's over lightweight.
We need a year to get back to 155.
He's looking thick.
Yeah. It's probably, 187, 192?
I was going to say, he's got to be walking around close to 190 right now.
I agree.
And that's a stoppage win for the Italian stallion, Luca Finocchio. Ref has seen enough. Standing 8 or did he call it?
Harry couldn't help it. He had to do play-by-play.
I jumped the gun.
He had to do play-by-play. I was just, let him die.
That's on me. Hand up, folks. That's on me. I jumped the gun. I got too excited there. But, I mean, you'd have to assume the standing 8 count absolutely locks that round up for Luca. Probably locks up a 10-8 in kickboxing.
So is it I'm learning. You've been around the law MMA scene a lot longer than me. Is this a thing where they put the fighters in the kickboxing matches before they put them in the MMA matches?
A lot of the times, guys like to do kickboxing first, kind of build up that base, get a feel for being in the cage, get a feel for real live fights. Again, this was supposed to be an amateur MMA bout. Opponent pulled out, so Luca just accepted the kickboxing bout to stay busy. But yeah, I would say generally speaking, a lot of the law guys who are amateurs who are on the come up tend to take a few fights in boxing and kickboxing before amateur MMA.
Now, I would only have a problem with that unless are they doing grappling tournaments in the meantime?
That's a good question. I mean, I know a lot who are, but I think that's less universal than guys taking these kickboxing and boxing bouts.
Okay. 'Cause I've seen Kid, Charlie, Nas, uh, the whole new wave coming up. That's why on the outside, people may think that Law MMA right now is just Aljamain Sterling.
And there it is this time. No longer jumping the gun.
All right.
No longer jumping the gun. That's the fight, folks. That's a TKO for Luca, his second straight. Hopefully he can get in there for an amateur MMA bout next time out, but you love to see it from the Italian stallion.
So nice, we had to see it twice.
Absolutely. Kicked him right in his face. That's right, Sexday.
Now, I wonder, 2 fights have gone by. We haven't had a single post-fight. No, I don't expect the guys here to know who we are.
We should be able to grab Luca.
Or feed them here. I'm thinking Luca, that would be a nice kickoff for a post-fight.
Absolutely. I'll try it. I'll try and flag the man down.
Local legend with Iaquinta. You guys saw very briefly. Matty Frevola. I think Matty Frevola will be relaxed when his guy Jacob Martin, or when all of his guys, they kind
Let's
of
go, Jacob.
Young Jacob, what's up, brother? Good luck. Speaking of the man,
Speak of the devil.
is he's pretty high up on the card.
Yep.
Jacob Martin, Hofstra wrestler, just bumped the table. The dude is he's a beast.
Should I try and grab Luca?
He's got to be hanging out, right, for his boy Jacob.
We'll
catch him. We'll catch him. I got a lot more topics.
Beautiful.
Jake Paul again. Pretend it's a laptop, guys. These are our topics. So if you get bored, hopefully there's no passwords. I'm not showing you any. You know, somebody at my old job, they were so excited about getting married. He's like, "See, Dad, girls do like me." No, he was so excited to get married that he posted his wedding license, and it had his social on it. I was like, it turns out that guy's like a premier. What would it be? Does guest spots for Fox News. But yeah, you could have stole all of his information if you wanted to. But my point is, I'm showing you my phone. Pinocchio, don't lie. Did you know sign language? This means Jewish. I'm trying to do the signaling for Pinocchio, but people, for all the deaf people watching, they're probably like, yeah, we know, we get it. Jews.
It's good to know that whoever invented American Sign Language was vaguely anti-Semitic.
So, speaking of anti-Semitics, I'm just kidding.
That's a hell of a transition.
Jake Paul, which you never know what he's going to say. If he fights somebody named Harry Mack or Ike Belvin, you never know what he'll say. As long as it makes money, baby. We'll sign the contract to be the B-side. Jake Paul, good job, Luca. Good job. We'll get him at some point. Jake Paul, Tommy Fury at MSG August 6th. The fight's happening. You're tuning in for that.
It's a fight that's happening.
Are you tuning in for that?
Once again, begrudgingly.
Okay.
Begrudgingly.
North of 1.5
What do you mean?
million buys.
As much as I hate to say it, Paul moves the needle. Tommy Fury. I did see Tyson Fury say that if Tommy loses, he will have to change his last name. He will be officially disowned from the Fury family, as he should be. He should be.
I didn't even think of the freaking Fury factor. Of course, will Tyson be on the press tour at the press conference?
You'd think so. Right?
Has to be, right?
You'd think so. I mean, if he wants to sell it for they're half brothers, right?
Sure.
I want to say they're half brothers. I might be wrong. Don't fact check me. But yeah, I mean, that sounds about right. That 1.5 sounds about right.
Oh, I told you guys, we have local legends in the house. Now you.
Well, what do we think of that Luca performance?
Luca's a problem, man. He looked great. Like
two straight kickboxing TKOs.
Yeah, his striking is high level. You know, he's a long, strong guy with technical kickboxing. And the way he hurt that guy with that left body kick, and just went up and dropped him with like body punches in the second round. And then he came out in that third round and just cleaned him with that head kick.
More importantly, is his coach, Eric Heyer, is he single? My sister's 43 and she's single. What's going on with that dude?
It's always a question, but I don't think so, man. But what do I know?
Man, the guy's like the the John Wick of like I don't know. He's got a cool.
He might be the only guy at
cool
law
style.
with a better mane than I have.
Yeah, he's got some flow.
He's got the locks.
Now we saw today on the Instagram, man. You had some hand weights, looking good, man. Looking shredded. Are you ready for the call?
Yeah, I'm ready for the call. So I'm ready to sign something soon. We'll have news soon.
You're looking great, man. Is this like a training camp going on? I like it.
This is just like the grisliness of like fight of like training, and I'm just gonna letting it fucking grow out until it's time to like clean it up and like tighten everything up and
The ceremonial fight week haircut.
yeah. Well, I'll probably get a haircut like 6 weeks out.
Okay.
And it's like, all right, no more fucking around. 6 weeks, like let's fucking work. And then I'll get like a haircut right before like fight week.
No haircut for cornering Billy Q.
No, definitely not. Maybe I'll do the handlebars again.
Hell yes.
Well, speaking of your beards and your performances, I forgot how nicely kept and tightened up your beard looked, man. It looked awesome. UFC 270 in January, the Genaro Valdez, was it 4 or 5 knockdowns in that fight?
It was 5 knockdowns.
5 knockdowns.
I don't give a fuck what the statisticians say. I saw 5 knockdowns, and it is goddamn criminal that you did not walk away with a bonus for that fight.
Yeah, I definitely thought I deserved it, but just got to go out there and get it for the next one.
There we go.
100%.
You're happy with the new team at KO Reps, Oren Hodat?
Yeah, Oren's the man. He's going to get me a good fight, a great new contract, and we're going to go to the top together.
Let's fucking go.
Dude, and for a lot of people that don't know, Matty doesn't just have bombs on the left and right of his arms. He's got freaking Stonewall Jiu-Jitsu. This guy's a Sarah Brown belt. And I'm like, it's like a couple spackle buckets are laying on top of me when rolling with this guy. This guy is a legit mixed martial artist. Matty, I love you, man.
Hell yeah, love you too, man. It's awesome having you guys like around, always with us too. And you guys do all this shit, so that's fun too.
You hear that, Dad? We're doing this shit.
We're out here. We appreciate
We out here.
Matty, we love you.
I always appreciate you, brother.
We'll catch you around again, man. If you could do us a huge favor, somebody could grab Luca. We're like, thank you. Let's go.
What a king. What a king.
Yes, the Ginger King.
That's right. That's right. You can find Matt. I'm sure everybody tuning into this is already following, but at Steamroller on Twitter, at Steamroller Frevola on Instagram.
Bulldozer.
Big things coming for the Steamroller in 2022.
Now, I'm sorry. I think I might have cut you off. You might have been saying something. That's the thing with the headphones. If I'm not hearing you guys, I'm sorry. I'm not a douchebag. My mama didn't raise me that way. I accidentally cut off Harry. We can't hear each other.
No, we're doing our best.
I don't even know why he hasn't been there. Look cool. I'm going to put mine back in.
It's just an aesthetic thing. And yes, XJ, what a guy. Matt, always generous with his time, his knowledge, as always. A great dude for certain. Hopefully we'll be grabbing Luca here soon. We'll get his thoughts on a fantastic performance as we are underway in our 4th bout already. They're keeping it moving.
Is it me, or does every Long Island guy, not just even if they're currently doing it, but does every Long Island guy have a future in broadcast? We're seeing Chris Weidman. We're seeing Matt Frevola. We're also helping out with bout information. I think
this is 4.
That's my son, 6. Thank you.
Huh, no problem.
Bring him over after his fight. We'd love to interview your son. Bring him over after his fight.
We got family. We got friends. We got the whole 9 here.
Only if he wins.
I like that. You hear that? Long Island dads. King Philip, UCSF _, had his son Philip on here. His son's 15 years old, fighting in September. Oh my gosh, I could barely wipe my ass at 15, and now we have another dad. I couldn't.
It's a family affair, man.
Couldn't catch his name.
Business.
His son's fighting, but I like what Mr. Dorico, I'm assuming.
Yes, sir.
Call me a profiler. Mr. Dorico goes, get my son on only if he wins. That's a dad. And now Mr. Dorico is breakdancing to French Montana. That's a move, even though he's dressed like Dick from State Farm.
a little bit. He got the the red polo shirt and khakis. It's the universal white dad outfit. It's the uniform.
Hey Al, did you know we have coming back? Wait for it. All right,
Striking coach Eric.
Eric, are you single? Eric, are you
Here we
single?
have the man of the hour.
Are you single? I got a 42-year-old sister.
All right. Yeah.
All right,
Man of
noted.
the hour, yeah.
Young Brandon, I appreciate it.
But we do got some action here, but
The man of the
coming off
hour.
some big action. Luca Finocchio,
Hey, guys.
second
Nice to meet
straight TKO kickboxing.
The same kick, guys.
Melts him in the third round. Luca, how are we feeling, brother?
Feeling good, bro. Feeling good. Was third round or second one?
third
Third one.
round.
Okay. You relax.
How many times you get hit? How many times you get hit?
Got excited.
You look
Hey, it's
phenomenal,
exciting, man.
Yeah,
It's
that was
exciting. So what went into this fight? I know it was supposed to be an amateur MMA bout. Opponent drops off at the last minute.
Yes,
You get a last-minute replacement in RB Guzman a week of the fight. How does that affect your mindset coming in?
I mean, the mindset is always to train hard, so that wasn't a big deal. It's just I want to have more experience with MMA. And I came here 3 years ago, training hard every day. And I still waiting for. I did just one MMA fight. I would like to have some more.
Of course.
So-
Hopefully you can get back in there
yes,
soon.
yes. I
You don't,
I
you
mean,
don't look
whatever
like a guy who
happened,
was
yeah.
just in a fist fight.
No, right. Also, I want to congratulate my opponent because he took the fight at short notice. I know he was training already in case of some replacement, but it was good. Yeah, I think the other guys pulled out because they was carrying. So
Plugging away. You're doing a great job, Harry.
thank you so much. I appreciate
Was this
it.
the best shape of your life?
Probably, I'm always in shape. I study nutrition too.
Come on, man. I was like,
strength and conditioning. Brandon, come here. This is my strength and conditioning. Brandon,
was this the best shape
if
of his
you
life?
need some strength and conditioning,
Best shape
he's
of his
the
life?
guy.
This is the best I've ever seen Luca look.
Come on.
Power, pound for pound, ripping to the body, hitting the head, power throughout all 3 rounds, and he devastated that guy. It's great to see. Love to see it.
There you go.
That's amazing.
If you want to get in shape, you want some strength and conditioning training, you can find
ATT.
Brandon at BMOT Fit on Instagram. He's always posting clips, technique. Come on down to Law MMA.
Yeah.
You want to train with the guy, he'll get you looking like this fucking
Yeah,
stuff.
actually,
that's
have good
right.
nutrition, weight cut also me.
That's right.
All right,
On
Luca, you've been very
Instagram.
generous with your time, brother.
Thank you
We
so much. I really appreciate
you.
the support. Bye, guys.
Absolutely. Be good, brother.
On Instagram, FENOX97. Luca looked phenomenal. I think we're getting booted off the Wi-Fi.
That will keep happening.
100%. 100%. You have an excellent laptop. It could be nothing else, but there's a whole bunch of people who have been here a bunch of times who are on the Wi-Fi.
Sure. I should have tried to get on the private one.
Oh man, just the ups and downs. That is a good point, but that's neither here. Regardless, thank you guys for hanging with us. I see BB Harry Max fans on Twitch. You guys are loyal, even though you guys are dealing with the technical issues. We're sorry. This is our very first live remote show. Mulcahy's Pub and Bar, as you see, guys. UFC caliber talent, young up-and-coming caliber talent. JackHammerFights.com. Bobby Campbell, who's got another card coming up, which the promoters fight. And I'd love to see Dana White and Oscar De La Hoya get it on. But Bobby Campbell, he's walking the walk and he's talking the talk. September 18th. I believe it'll be here as well.
Yeah, at Mulcahy's, right out here on Long Island in Wantagh. Should be interesting. You got to respect a promoter who's at least willing to get in there and mix it up, no?
100%.
I feel
100%.
like so many of these guys these days, it's a lot of suits, it's a lot of business guys, but at the end of the day, Bobby's got that fight in his blood.
I believe it. It's like he has to deal with so much crap. There's so many hats that I'm sure he has to wear. Promoter, matchmaker, and just dealing with so much. And now he's training for a fight himself. Respect to the man. Guys, Dana White has people to deal with matchmaking contracts. But so respect to the local legend, Bobby Campbell. I appreciate what you're doing, brother.
Absolutely.
Hopefully, eventually, we can sign the wall somewhere here at Mulcahy's and put the Harry vs. Gary show.
We'll do some light vandalism.
Now I missed some of the. Did you catch any of the comments we were getting? I saw kick. Oh my gosh, punch. Like
yeah. Sexray was saying that Luca was looking really good with the body kicks. That apparently seemed to be what really wore down his opponent. Kind of set up the finish there. So you love to see it. Like we said, some crisp technical striking, courtesy of this man here, Eric here, who happened to hop on the stream right as we lost connection. What are you gonna do?
now it's especially tough to broadcast in a place like this. It is very tight here, and there's a bunch of in shape people. So we have Harry Mack's wonderful Retina display laptop hanging off the edge of a table, and everybody's in shape asses. They're kind of sweeping by and knocking it off the perch a little. So everybody stop doing squats. Jen Shelter, Kim Kardashian, they are over with. The flat ass is back, and we don't need Harry's Max laptop.
Early 2000s fashion is back. We're bringing back low-rise jeans and whale tails.
100%. So is this the intermission?
I think we have Dorico up now.
Dorico. And
that was fight 5. No, that was fight 4. So we have 2 more fights till an intermission.
Okay. I'm just still proud about the Jake from State Farm joke. I got to give myself a pat on the back. I think I got when I have to repeat jokes, I'm like, dude, if you don't know who Jake from State Farm is at this point.
Yeah, that's a you deal.
You know what? Because he's so busy buying, selling, renting, dealing with the real estate market, that's why he's not watching TV.
He's not super in tune with the marketing campaigns of the day.
100%.
All right. We are back. Apologies for the technical difficulties. We are doing our best with what we got here, working with the Wi-Fi. But welcome back. We are here at Jackhammer Promotions at Mulcahy's Pub out here in Wantagh. We just finished up our 5th bout of the evening, first round TKO. We got our 3rd Serra-Longo fighter in the next bout coming up with Matt Dorico taking on John Londano in an amateur kickboxing bout. And that'll be our last fight before the intermission, and we hit our main card. Ike, how we feeling so far?
You made Matt very, very Italian. More Italian than he already is. Hey, Tony Dorico.
Dominic DeCoco.
But Tony Dorico, excuse me, now I'm calling him Tony.
I got in your head.
Matt Dorico, his father dropped by. He said, only get my son on if he wins. Yeah, I'm feeling great, Harry. I'm feeling great. Follow me at Ikeagon, IKETAGON, and at BB Harry Mack on Instagram, Bookie Basement, Ikeagon everywhere. We're taking over the local scene, Long Island, New York. We are in cahoots. We're building the MMA Avengers with a local martial arts legend in John Beneducci, a.k.a. Manimal, and Kerry Stellar, the stellar one, in the girls' corner. Guys, we're doing our best to provide content. We got a lot of other obligations in our life, but martial arts, broadcast, friends, good vibes, it brings us together. I don't even know if Harry heard any of that, but again,
I heard enough of it.
We're doing well. Harry, will we see a fight break out outside of the cage?
It's quite possible. Regional MMA events are known for lots of guys getting drunk and watching violence and then thinking, you know what? I can do that. Yeah, Ike is here sipping on a non-alcoholic Heineken, like a true professional. I think we should be allowed to drink on the job, but I guess that's a little unbecoming.
Are you have you been in a street scrap?
It's been many moons, but back in my day, yeah. Look, the last time I got into a street fight, I think there were a few in college, but the big one that rings to mind was I was walking a very drunk buddy home from a bar in college my freshman year, and I literally had him like hand around the shoulder, like dragging his lifeless body, basically. And some guys walked by us and just made a gay joke. You know, nothing too major. Just like, oh, you guys must be real buddy. And my blacked out friend turned around and said, oh, you want to fucking go, dude? And the guy said, you really want to do this? And my buddy said, yeah. As I'm in his ear, like, come on, man, please stop. Before you know it, there were 3 of them, 2 of us. They both jumped forward. I got punched directly in my fucking face, knocked out cold, broke my orbital bone. Didn't have a feeling right here in my face for about 8 months. And then I decided that Yeah, if I was gonna fight, it was gonna be with gloves.
Oh my goodness. That story caught a lot of steam right there. I didn't see it going that way.
Oh, I got knocked the fuck out.
Oh my gosh. I am
Most people get on here and regale people with the stories of them winning fights. Not me. Not I.
I am defeated in my street fighting career, whether that was in I raised your mic. Don't worry. You're coming a little low. My street fighting career, defeated. Just I don't know. I like competition better. People ask me what's your favorite self-defense. I say cardio. Run away from the fight. Kids now, you see them on social media. I'm sure you see it, man. They're like doing Muay Thai. They're doing kicks now.
Yeah.
They've incorporated kicks. It goes to the.
That would be my plan. If I got into a street fight today, I'm opening with a power low kick.
Nice.
Because I think a guy would be so caught off, so unexpected of getting just like leg kicked very hard. I think that would make them think twice.
What got you into actually practicing martial arts?
Honestly, it was doing this media stuff. Just talking to all these guys at law down at Saralongo here, and fucking, Frevola, who was kind enough to join us earlier for a little bit, kept telling me, come on down to the gym. Bach once again. I think this time we might finally have it figured out. I hope.
If this thing gets booted out, there are too many people enjoying these wonderful fights. Mulcahy's Pub, Jackhammer Promotions, jackhammerfights.com. Bobby freaking Campbell in the building, holding it down. We are, yep, we're definitely at the Dorico fight. We could tell Jake from State Farm is filming. It's got to be his boy.
It's a sweet baby boy.
Long Island is a very underrated haven for mixed martial arts.
It's true, man. There's a lot I talked to Chris Wade about that at PFL last year, about why Long Island produces so much high-level combat sports talent, and his theory, which I kind of liked and I could get behind, was basically that everything out here is so competitive. From the day that we're born, whether it's school, academics, jobs, finance, we're just born and, big shot from Dorico. We're just born and raised competing constantly, and we're just forged in the fire, baby. Long Island got that dog in them.
That is interesting.
We got a fucking brawl on our hands here.
The competitiveness, and we do have a competitive brawl on our hands. These are big boys. Are these heavyweights? Is it safe to say the heavyweights?
These are the heavyweights.
So where can we find, we're on the Twitch.
That's right. Twitch.tv/bookiesbasement, baby.
Okay, and I'm going to retweet.
I'm muted. Check. How's that, Sex J? Is that better?
Now you're overmodulating.
Yeah. The levels look like they're working.
Check. Oh yeah, baby. My levels are good. Harry's going overboard.
I know everybody wants to hear my nasally Jewish voice as much and as oh god, Dorico got clipped.
Are you a big Nick Kroll fan?
Yeah. I haven't watched much of his stand-up recently, but I always found him pretty funny.
Do you love tuna?
Now I hear you. Thank you, Sex J. What's up?
Do you love tuna fish?
Love it, baby. Can't get enough. Get the tuna. There's never enough tuna. See, I always go back to the Junior Soprano tuna fish scene on the golf course.
Junior's with the shaved head?
Oh, come on. Yes.
Okay,
Uncle June.
I barely remember characters.
Down with the tuna fish under the sea. Do not DMCA me, Twitch. We're not playing the music. I promise. I'm just going to talk over the music because I'm going to freak out when I try and clip stuff later and they fucking blank it out.
This is a great. Is this right above it? Is this Lil Wayne right above it?
Drake. This is the intro song to Ballers. That's all I could think of it as.
I've never seen that show.
You shouldn't. It's really bad.
Are they trying to be Entourage?
That was what I thought it was going to be, but instead it just turned into something really stupid.
Did they cancel the show?
I think so.
Good.
Oh, Brady, thank you for the sub, brother. 22 months. God damn. We've been at this shit a long time, boys.
I wonder. Do you think if I go to YouTube Live, it will still work?
What do you mean?
If we did Twitch and YouTube at the same time? Or does Twitch, like, does it capture the video?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's like a VOD, so we can upload everything after.
I'm so new to Twitch.
Oh, this is where I'm right at home, baby. Me and all my fucking freaks. Oh man, they are fucking banging in there. There's a lot of men in the cage right now, and they are throwing very hard punches.
There's definitely a lot of man.
A lot of dude.
There's at least a half a ton in there. After this fight between Dorico and Ladondo, there will be an intermission.
Yeah, maybe we'll try and grab some of our fighter pals, some of the team around here.
Yeah, I really want to talk with Steve Lee about, again, James Gonzalez against Cody Law, one of ATT's rising star, a Penn State wrestler, a Nittany Lion. Holy moly. But do not underestimate James Gonzalez. There are black belts, and then there are Matt Serra black belts.
That's
Aljamain
right, baby. Jedi Knights.
Jedi Knights.
Where are my Jedis?
Oh my! This is the way. Yeah, I remember I screwed that up. So Matt Serra is a huge Star Wars Jedi fan, and this is the way is the line from the Mandalorian, and I think I said I know the way. He goes, "What? Are you a moron? What? You don't know shit." But
yeah, do not try and correct Matt Serra's Star Wars knowledge. He will make a fool of you.
My point, there are black belts, and then there are Matt Serra black belts. James Gonzalez, I was not worried. When that fight got into a clinch against the fence, or there was a scramble on the floor, or when James stepped over backwards to get on Cody Law's back for the body triangle.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
And meanwhile, I would have to say, I've watched James fight a lot. I've watched him come up through the regional scene with CFFC and Ring of Combat and all of these smaller promotions. That was far and away the best I have ever seen his striking look. So it's very encouraging to see that at this stage in his career, he's still making improvements, still getting better. I mean, I really hope Bellator signs him, keeps him around. That was a hell of a performance. Beat a ranked fighter of theirs, Cody Law, number 9, coming into the fight. So hopefully come Monday, come Tuesday, James has a number next to his name in Bellator.
100%. I mean, that's the best thing about the UFC when it comes to the rankings. If you beat the guy in the spot, you take his spot.
Exactly.
And
Bellator's rankings are a fucking mess.
That spot is kind of cursed now. Number 9. Aviv was number 9. Cody Law is number 9. Hopefully
That's
James
true.
could be number 8 when the rankings come out for
Hopefully.
Bellator. And I was bringing this up at Law yesterday with Ray Longo. The new generation is coming. I'm telling you, Scott Coker's Strikeforce 2.0 is coming. You got the Nurmagomedovs. You got AJ McKee. You got Kid Marvelous. Though Cody Law lost.
Shabali looked great the other day. Magomedov looked great.
Johnny Eblin.
That Rafion Stott Sabatello fight is going to be great.
Sabatello, that is Ray Longo's boy.
Listen,
Joe Pesci lookalike.
Sabatello, I might not love the style that he fights. I might not love the way that he wins fights.
It's Colby Covington. You're going to love the hype. You're going to hate the fight.
Exactly. But the guy knows how to work a mic. I'll give him that much for sure.
The commission told me not to curse. Fuck that. And Moro Ronaldo was like, oh, yeah. Okay. I love Moro. But yeah, Danny Sabatello, I got wind of him with, who we got?
Tough competitive fight.
Yeah,
Dorico can't get the win, but you know what? I believe this was his first kickboxing fight, first time in a sanctioned combat sports event. It's only up from here. It's good experience, go the distance, competitive fight, take a lot of shots, give a lot of shots. I'm sure he'll be back in there better in no time.
100%. Harry just said that because his family walked by. But no, Harry's right about it. There's a lot of fighters. They may not necessarily see it as like a sandbox, these types of these nights, but the team, the coaches see it as an opportunity to go, even if you go 3 and 4, 4 and 4 in amateur.
Right.
All matters when you turn the page to pro.
And the way you get better is by studying tape. It's by seeing yourself in a real fight and fucking seeing yourself in a real fight, seeing what you did right, seeing what you did wrong, getting back in the gym, making those adjustments. So you can't get better without competing. And listen, not everyone is Khabib Nurmagomedov. In this sport, everybody loses eventually.
Now, for those that don't know, Harry trains, and he moves well, and he's in there with killers, and he is in the dragon's breath. He's walking through the fire. Harry, will we ever see you in a jackhammer promotion doing a kickboxing bout? You got some moves.
We'll see. A couple guys at the gym, Charlie and a few others, have been trying to convince me to take an amateur kickboxing fight. The cardio still ain't quite there, but down the line, it's something I would consider. I would be open to an AMI kickboxing bout. Charlie wants me to cut down to 125. I walk around at a $140 soaking wet. I don't know if I have 15 pounds to cut, but I will say, if I could get down to fucking 25, I could get down to flyweight, I might be the biggest fucking flyweight on the Eastern Seaboard, man.
Oh yeah, you're gonna be the Jewish
5'10" with
with
a 6'2" wingspan. You don't see many 125 pounders with that build, huh?
I'm gonna call you the Sugar Jew O'Malley. No.
Harry has to do at least one fight.
Wow, dude, you got a good frame.
I'm long and lanky, so as far as the striking goes, when I have trouble in the gym is when I'm with somebody bigger than me. When I'm with somebody my size or smaller, I'm comfortable behind my jab, behind my kicks, keeping range, all of that good stuff. But where it really gets interesting is when I don't have that length advantage that I'm used to having. That's where I have some trouble. So
And it seems like you could get nasty. Like, I feel like if somebody punched you, I could see, like, a different side of Harry come out.
I've been known to hold a grudge and get really angry.
Photo taken, Harry.
Where are we getting our photo taken? Oh, we are getting our photo taken. What do you know?
Bet the rent, Bookie's Basement.
That's right.
Octagon in your face, on site. Let's go. Jackhammer Promotions. Thank you, man. Supreme Sal.
I appreciate you, brother.
Supreme Sal
Absolutely.
Productions. Let's go.
Gotcha,
Sal
brother.
Getting it done. We appreciate it. Supreme Sal. Thank you. Supreme Sal Productions. We have to follow him now to get that photo.
Yeah, yes, we do. That was very smart of him. Taking a professional picture of us and then plugging his shit and knowing that we will need to go to his shit in order to get the picture of us. Very well done by him. I respect that move.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, all right. We are in the intermission. Good. I'm glad. I thought the DJ was going to go off for 20 minutes of loud DMX.
Where the hood at?
We're doing a reset. Who walked out to I think it was Bilal Muhammad. Might have been. Some people, when the time is right, DMX could just be fitting.
It's true. I mean, listen, nothing gets the blood flowing like some X. God rest his soul.
Rest in peace. Pour some out for my homie.
Don't do that. Oh, Jesus Christ.
That's for my homie, DMX, R.I.P. Harry.
Nothing like pouring some beer out on a table with a lot of electronic equipment on it.
Did you blow your nose in this one?
No.
Oh, okay.
That was just to keep my coffee clean. Oh, we got the return of Rage and Al.
You smoking cigarettes? I smell cigarettes.
Hey, is that Rage and Al?
Is that Rage and Al?
Rage and Al.
It's the Steve. It's the Steve.
That's Rage! Team Steve.
Rage and Al and the bulldozer. We're not going to put Al on blast. I would love to have a cigarette if I was allowed to and if my lungs permitted. But instead, I'm sitting here. I'm going to be the first commentator in history to do all of my interviews with a lip in the entire night.
I haven't done a cigarette, but I would.
Oh my gosh! Sometimes you smell it when you're in the casinos. It's like
Sometimes I wish I was a cigarette smoker, but then sometimes I'm like, thank God I'm not. You know what I mean?
I can see you drinking.
Actually,
a
like
cappuccino.
1 out of 10. Yeah, like smoke a cigarette. You know what I mean?
Have you been to
If
the
you're like a
mother
classy
country?
cigarette smoker, it's a good thing.
You got to get like the Cruella DeVille long cigarette holder.
Yeah, not like this. Oh, yeah. I don't think that's my
You
style.
got a boat? You seem like a boat guy.
I just got one.
There you go.
What are we talking? What kind of boat?
31-foot Sea Ray.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah.
Dude,
Beautiful.
you need to
beautiful.
blare some Frank Sinatra. Get the.
We're gonna do
cigar,
that. We might do that tonight.
There you
Okay.
go.
We might do that tonight. If you guys aren't doing anything, I think we're gonna do a little celebration at the
Okay.
house after.
He's giving
a little
out addresses.
post-fight, a little post-fight party.
Love to see it.
Everybody in internet world, hit me up.
Everybody from Missouri, St. Louis, they're going to try to hop on the next flight to hang out with Rage and Al. Al's the man, local legend. You see everybody pounding him up. He did not pay those people to give him high fives. This guy is well known in the community, well known worldwide. You got to respect him. Went 5 rounds with, in my opinion, the greatest fighter of all time. People say GSP, but they fucking forget the performances in the moment. He couldn't submit Dan Hardy. He played it safe.
I don't know. GSP and Khabib, you can't really. I think they're
more action.
I lean GSP personally.
Yeah, but GSP lost, and then he avenged all his losses.
That's my big
I feel
thing.
like that's. I don't know. There's something to be said about that. Like he went through everybody. Khabib too. I mean, you can't. I mean, you can't say he's not because he didn't lose to anybody. But to avenge all your losses, I don't think you could say one or the other. They're both. I think you can't. I think they're both at GOAT status.
1A, 1B situation.
I can say one or the other because I know how damn tough you are. GSP, if GSP could make 55, there's no way he's lasting 5 rounds with you.
Yeah, but he's the 170 pounder.
Yeah.
Last 5 rounds with Khabib? If he made 155?
I think you could piece up GSP. I think you'd be like, s'il vous plaît, ah oui, oui, while you're jabbing him. I think you tool him up, man. You tool him up.
So, Al, is the retirement firm?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah?
What?
I'm freaking. Look how tan and fat I am and happy. Dude, you
is
know?
there a gut there? Is there a gut down there?
Not gut, but I still do a couple sit-ups here and there. But, you know what I
I
mean?
see you getting in the work with BMO there.
Yeah, I gotta stay in shape. You know what I mean?
We got the Call Me Out coming back. I haven't seen it in a while.
Yeah, I don't know.
You own the rights to it at least?
I got it all, yeah. But
we got a paralegal over here.
Something's got to pay the bills to pay for this fun
that's
stuff.
it, man. That'll do it. That'll do it for sure.
So, Al, what do we make of the fight so far? How we feeling? What's the assessment?
Great, man. Awesome fight so far. You know, I
feel like you haven't looked at one fight. I feel like there's so much talent here that you're too busy looking.
I'm watching the fights too.
Are you recognized? Are you recognized? It doesn't matter about the dudes.
good.
You don't care about the dudes recognize you.
Well,
But
the thing about fighting
are you
is.
taken, by the way, am I blowing up your spot?
No. I'm a single guy. The thing about fighting is mostly like the guys. There's like a guy thing, you know. If I could go back in time and like do something else, I don't know. Maybe like a famous hairdresser or something. Like all the girls would be like, "Oh my God," you know what I mean? Like something where girls like, the girls are like, "Oh, he's some fighter guy," and then the guys are like, "Fucking." Yeah, you go to a bar and then you get swarmed by dudes. You're like, what the
we got a young Paul Mitchell over here.
I was at UFC 243, Masvidal Diaz and MSG with my ex.
244. I'm
244.
autistic with the numbers.
Wow, that's
Excuse me.
insane.
243 you were at.
What was it?
I'm with Al. I don't do numbers.
Australia.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that one.
My ex said it was the only live event she has ever been to where there was a longer line for the men's bathroom than the women's bathroom.
Makes sense. Makes sense. Definitely. 100%.
That's New York. That's New York. But is there any woman that's tugging on the heartstrings amidst the raging ally?
There's so many of them.
What's the
They
strategy
don't like me, though.
for the single dudes out there? Do you like to play the field in
Don't
the
ask
summer?
me. Don't ask a single dude for the strategy for the single dude. It's like asking. It's like the blind leading the blind. You know what I mean?
Listen, for a local legend,
Yeah.
it's got to be fish in a barrel.
I don't know. I pick the wrong ones every time.
Oh my gosh.
I feel that.
Have you been to Patchogue?
Yeah.
I'm a little bit of a legend there, man.
Patchogue's good, man. You gotta let me know the next time you're going. I'm down. Some good breweries out there. Good time, you know?
Very, 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 very good time. Very good time. Oh my gosh. So, Aljo, man, he shut the haters up. Shut the haters up. Long Island guys, as you mentioned before, well, you didn't mention Sarah, but you mentioned Team Steve, the bulldozer.
Buy, rent to sell.
Buy,
Rent to sell.
Buy, rent to sell.
We got the bulldozer Sal Frevola in the building.
You guys know who Khabib Nurmagomedov is? This guy went 5 rounds with him. Are you kidding me? Not McGregor.
Stop.
Not Poirier.
Stop.
We're making a scene.
Okay. Oh, I thought you wanted that.
No.
It only went 15 feet. I call a couple people look at me. I'm sober. These are Heineken Zeros.
I think we should be allowed to drink on the job.
Alcohol free?
Allegedly.
What the fuck are you doing drinking a freaking Heineken Zero and yelling like that? I thought you were hammered. What the fuck? I thought you were hammered. Now you got it. What the hell?
I don't think I'm capable of emotion like that without a little drink in me to loosen me up.
100%.
Al, I cleaned it up.
I haven't yelled like that without
Same Al.
10 beers in me. Years.
Yeah. 10 beers in you or locked in a cage. Those are the two times Raging Al yells like that.
Buy, rent, or sell.
Reaching out.
Buy, rent, or sell.
Buy, rent, or sell.
It's so good.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, what a cast of characters we got running around here. How awesome is it to see like just the whole team coming out to
sick.
support all the,
Really
not
good.
even coming out for the big pro fights and stuff like that, but coming out for all these guys on the come up right now.
Incredible.
Thank you for asking a legitimate question, too.
No, it's cool, man, because you come to Mulcahy's and, it's like a local bar in Wantor, but you see guys like, some of the guys, they just...
He was about to say me.
They're just
He was about to say me.
They're just getting
I'll
in.
give you the shout out.
They're just getting in there and winging it, and you're like, all right, whatever. And then you see some guys that are like, oh, this guy could do something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you could be witnessing the next UFC champion 2, 3, 4, 5 years from now fighting right here in a local bar. Like that,
Can't beat it.
How much you pay for a UFC fight? A ticket, 500, 600,000.
Way too much.
Plus, you spend like $50, not even. You get a couple drinks, you can see like a serious dude or a girl fighting here. There's been some real fighters that come through here. So
I don't know.
it's cool
Bobby
to see.
Campbell's sexist.
Yeah.
This is an all-male card.
No,
What's
for
going on?
sure.
Where's the ladies?
Is this an all-male card today?
All-male
All right.
card. But there are women are in attendance.
No, yeah.
I'm like a Muslim discipline. I'm like making sure I'm staring at the ceiling tiles or the floor tiles. I know my wife is on the stream. It's bad. It's bad. Honey, I'm wearing the ring. Don't worry. Don't worry. That's why I've cleaned up.
What ring? I don't see a ring.
Oh God, he reminds me of my friend Joe.
You want to get Al in trouble? He'll get you in trouble, brother.
All right, it's there.
I got the ring. I got the ring. Holy moly.
But yeah, I mean, especially the crop of local and AMI guys coming up out of Serra-Longo right now is incredible, man. And not to put you on the spot, I don't want to get you in trouble. If you had to pick one amateur at the gym right now who you are beyond a reasonable doubt, certain is going to make the big show one day, who is it? I know my answer.
Mike Curiel right now. Mike Curiel is looking good, man.
Okay, co-main event
sell,
tonight.
good
Heavyweight
sell.
guy, big co-main event, big fight,
Boxing
But,
looks
yeah,
crisp.
I think he's on his way. Jacob.
Yeah,
Jacob's
absolutely.
looking good.
Monster KO in his
Yeah,
last fight.
Really,
Jacob
You're
and I
such
are
a
beefing right now.
just a solid squad. Well, that sucks for you. Like, you should probably squash that.
Nah,
Have you seen his wrestling? And he knocked the guy out last fight.
That's where the beef comes from.
Ow.
What happened?
We had a phantom tap
You
situation.
remember Wonder Boy Woodley? You remember Woodley wrapped him in like a guillotine and Wonder Boy's skinny little neck popped out?
Okay.
I got the Wonder Boy's skinny neck.
Okay.
Jacob thought he was saving me, didn't want me to go out. I was like, no, I didn't tap. I was like, you can keep going. He's like, dude, no. He goes, come on. I go, no, I didn't tap. And it's been weird since. It's been very weird. There was no tap. Dennis was
Ike's
watching.
sticking to the
Dennis was
story.
like, I don't know. There might have been
Dennis
a tap.
Bazooka?
Yeah, I said my hands were on the mat. Like
What'd Dennis say?
Dennis just rolled his eyes. He did the Albanian eye roll.
I'm going to have to consult Dennis
Yeah.
on this.
One of my questions. I have one thing lined up. for
We need a
Jacob.
neutral third party.
Yeah. Well, the best thing to do is just do it again. You know what I mean?
There
I
you
agree.
go.
I agree.
You've been training hard. I hope you've been training hard. This guy's been training freaking hard.
Okay, and I didn't realize I was catching peak Jacob. So he's pretty good. He's pretty good on peak week. Pretty good.
Pretty good.
The dude is built like Michael Chandler. He's a muscle hamster. He's
real.
literally like, as you said, a knockout in
Compact.
his last bout. Posture wrestler. The dude's got the mindset. He's on a roll. Now that I've made things awkward.
I was gonna say if I had to pick one AMI who I
Are
think
you
is-
rooting for him tonight?
Fucking yeah, bro. Teammate.
So it's not that beef.
We wouldn't be sitting here otherwise. I would not stand for that.
Come on.
But I think if I had to pick one Ammy at the gym right now.
We did give a pound. He walked by with the hand
That's
wrap.
true.
It was a
That's
pound.
true. But I'm going Tornike. Tornike Nagliavashvili, man.
Oh, he could be the one.
That kid is a fucking monster.
I was kind of thinking about the guys tonight.
Facts.
But, dude, yeah, for sure.
I mean, that last fight he had, his judo, man, he had this guy up in the air before he even locked his hands. Incredible.
I've been hearing
An
about it.
international gold level judo, Georgian national team. I mean, I have watched him just throw dudes around in the gym, dudes who probably have 30, 40 pounds on him walking around. That kid may very well be something special.
Are they boat owners?
That I don't know.
Shout out to Merab, too. Jose Aldo. That's a big fight. That's a big fight. Dude, he gets Aldo to the third round. Merab's going to run through him.
I wish that fight was 5 rounds. I think 5 rounds would favor Merab.
Yeah. And don't feel bad. If you got to do a couple laps right now.
It's not 5 rounds.
It's 3 as of right now.
I don't think so.
They're booking it as
I'm going to head up in a minute.
Yeah.
I wanted to hang with you guys a little bit, you know.
Hey, we appreciate it, brother.
Charlie, JackHammerFights.com. What does it say on there?
Al, if anybody messes with you, remember.
Fist of Fury.
I'm a blue belt. Remember, anybody messes with you, I'm a blue belt.
That's right.
It's a little bit better than white belt.
That's right, baby. Same as Rampage Jackson, right? I think he said he was a blue belt.
Got to start somewhere.
You do.
Al, you're the man. Buy, rent, sell, Team Steam.
We appreciate you, brother. Thank you for hanging out.
Congrats on all your success. Okay. After the fight,
We're going to get in trouble.
I love it.
What a fucking guy.
Harry, I got to give it to you. It was Lula.tv. That girl missed her phone out of her pocket. It went through the hole.
Happens.
Lula.tv. Let me down. Let you down. Let us down.
We seem to be, knock on wood, we seem to be smooth sailing technologically now.
Twitch feed, baby. Twitch all day. I'm a big fan. I have a Twitch tattoo on my chest.
We are colleagues of Jeff Bezos.
Does he own Twitch?
He does. Amazon owns Twitch.
I am a big fan of Amazon. Wait, didn't he sell it? Or does he still own it?
I think they still own Twitch.
Okay.
As far as I know, at least.
But before all this tangent talk, have you seen Jim Rome being attacked? It's a famous clip when he was on ESPN, maybe 2003, 2002. Did you ever see him get attacked by an athlete live?
I'm not sure. I remember the show. What, Rome is Burning or whatever the fuck it was with those cheesy-ass fire graphics? I remember that shit.
And he kept
Jim Rome.
And he kept. I just did Pharrell on the bench right there. You know Scott Pharrell?
Scotty Pharrell. Shake it up, Scotty Pharrell.
This is what happens. You give us an intermission, shit goes completely off the rails.
Yeah, man. I'm naturally high, guys. I've learned it. If you want to be part of the party, and you don't want to, and you still want to drive, even if you want to give your 15-year-old kid who's fighting.
No free ads. No free ads.
I'm big Heineken Zero. Stern got Heineken big. I'm gonna get Heineken Zero big. Feed them to me, baby. I put them in my kids' what do you call that bottle? I bring it to parties. I put it in my red cup. It's called socializing without being awkward. Yeah, maybe there's alcohol in this. I don't know. Maybe Mulcahy's mislabeled this because, yeah, I was feeling it. I felt like Al needed the recognition.
He does. It's well-deserved.
I was about to list all the people that could be beat. I think I could remember.
Probably
like
listed all the people Al
7 of
beat.
them.
Hey, man,
Oh
Al
my
put
gosh.
on some fucking phenomenal fights in his day, man.
Very
It's
modest.
unfortunate that
Very
it sounds
modest.
like the retirement is here to stay, but you know what? Forever grateful for all the action. I mean, Al is one of the reasons I love this sport as much as I do. Local Long Island guy doing the damn thing. As soon as we get back from intermission, we're going to have another Serra-Longo athlete. Tom Fitzsimmons has stepping in there for another kickboxing bout against Ibrahim Aburmila. I'm so sorry. I think I got the name as correct as I could. It's not going to get better than that. But let me tell you, man, Thomas looks sharp in the gym. Very soft-spoken, one of the nicest guys that you'll meet. nothing but good things to say about the kid. He's been nothing but nice to everybody who walks in those doors, and it's exciting to see him finally taking this step, get in the cage, and compete.
I agree, man. You nailed it. You nailed it exactly. I literally have nothing to say. What's his background, actually? What is his background?
I believe striking first and foremost.
Oh, let's
I think
go.
he was a karate guy.
Let's go. You know what? It's partly because of McGregor. There's no doubt. I've seen a lot of these kids striking. No offense to you, Harry, is a lot. You can pick it up faster than grappling.
I would agree with that. I have a lot more trouble rolling than I do kickboxing.
Exactly. A black belt in jiu-jitsu takes, on average, I'd say if you're consistent 7 to 8 years. I've heard Kempo, karate, taekwondo, anywhere from 2 to 4, maybe 5 years if you're lazy. Like, you can get it sooner. The art of grappling, the art of finding your balance, what Khabib does, what Marcelo Garcia, what John Manimal does, what Aljamain Sterling, James Gonzalez do, it takes years of refining. That's why I was not worried about James Gonzalez going against a D1 wrestler. It pisses me off when Rogan says the #1 art that he would teach his kid, or if he was doing like a video game character and building their attributes in each martial art discipline or field, would be wrestling. I go, no. Start from the basement. The basement's when you're on your back doing jiu-jitsu.
That's
I
fair.
guarantee you the best jiu-jitsu guy can beat the best wrestling guy. Because the thing that jiu-jitsu gets a bad rap for is being lazy. Hey, man, we just a rolling. We Brazilians. We're on the beach. They get a big, bad rap for how, like, they don't have that wrestler mentality, that grind it out. But if you get a jiu-jitsu guy who has that just dead focus, sniper vision type of mindset, I think they could beat a wrestler any day.
I don't disagree. Although I will say, look at what happened just last night in the UFC fights. Rodolfo Vieira, Chris Curtis. Rodolfo, ADCC champion, about as good at jiu-jitsu as you can get. Second-degree black belt, 0 for 20 on takedowns.
Yeah.
So you need that wrestling to be able to get to where you can finish with the jiu-jitsu.
Your boy Pick Curtis. Remember that NBC
Dude,
Sports
I love
Edge?
me some action, man.
Did you?
I was actually on Rodolfo there. I thought it was a bit of a misprice. I thought we hadn't really seen. I love Chris Curtis, one of my favorite guys. I thought it was Curtis minus 120 or so, 130. So he was a slight favorite. I felt that we really hadn't seen him tested against an elite grappler in the UFC yet, so I just personally felt it was a little bit of a misprice. I was okay taking the plus money on Rodolfo, but incredibly impressive performance from Chris Curtis, stuffing 20 takedowns from an ADCC champion. Incredible body work to wear on Rodolfo's gas tank. I mean, what a performance. I really hope we see Chris Curtis get a ranked opponent in his next fight.
He's killing it. I forget, was it Brendan Allen the fight before? And then the fight prior, Phil Hawes.
Yeah.
So back-to-back knockouts. I didn't feel like he was on. I didn't feel like he was on. Though you said 20 for 20 on the takedown defense, I didn't feel like it was best night. And, of course, the ball shots, that can immediately pull some...
changes the fight.
Yeah. It can immediately take some chutzpah from you. As you can tell, we are back. Jack Hammer Fights Promotion is back with the fights. As Harry Mack just dropped knowledge on you guys, Tom Fitzsimmons, Ibrahim, Abul Milik. By the way, I thought you were spelling back wrong. Bach, that's your thing.
That's right, we're Bach.
Okay.
We are Johann Sebastian Bach, baby. Violence is about to be underway. Tom is making his way to the cage. Let's fucking get after it. We got, we got 5 fights remaining here. 6 fights I can't count. 3 of them are Law MMA guys. It's going to be a fucking night. We got Sully here, the jiu-jitsu wizard down at Law MMA. Hell of a coach. Oh, and the man himself, Ray Longo.
Young Ray.
Look what we got here.
What's up? We're here. What's going on? The local legend, Ray Longo. What's up, brother? How you doing?
They'll give anybody a mic in this place.
I'm sober. Don't worry. I'm sober. Heineken Zero. We were sponsored by Heineken Zero. Oh, my gosh. Legends in the house. I think that's our main eventer right there. I think that's Tony Oriama. He kind of looks like Mateus Gamrot.
Yes, yes. Two very Italian guys in the main event.
Big fight for Fitzsimmons here, man. This is his first fight?
I believe so, yeah.
Ever. First fight?
I believe so.
Okay. Let's see.
And 100% reason to remember the name.
We will settle the Jacob Martin beef. Stay tuned for that. I don't know. I've overthought this so much.
Join us whenever you want here.
Eric, not lower, higher.
Everyone is squeezing around our table here.
We're just hoping Harry Mack's book stays afloat. Wait, who's from Stony Brook? Let's go.
Let's go, Tom.
All right.
I think we're supposed to be professional and not cheer, but where's the fun in that?
I'm cheering the town. I wrote for my write-up for Tom Fitzsimmons, friendliest dude. I feel like Tom Fitzsimmons is the type of dude that you'd be like, the news would throw to the news story like, his family and friends never thought he was a serial killer. Tom Fitzsimmons is the nicest person. This guy's like a beagle.
Speak softly and carry a big stick.
He's like a beagle. He reminds me of a beagle. Like, just that movie dog. I think they turned up the decibel level on his mic.
Yeah. he's coming through real loud.
They're like, drown him out.
We got the whole team right in front of us here, pulling for our guy.
A little passive aggression from Ari over here. We got everybody in front of us.
No, didn't even mean it like that, but that's also true.
I like it, though.
We're working through an obstructed view. That's okay.
All right, again, no play-by-play, but guys, we're here at the Mulcahy's Pub, Jack Hammer Promotions.
Oh, they're coming out swinging.
JackHammerFights.com. I don't understand when the ref jumps in between so much.
So in kickboxing, there's not really clinching like Muay Thai. So it's kind of like boxing where they break those clinches real quick. So Tom caught a kick there, clinched up, drove him to the cage. Ref stepped in, broke him up.
You would think as a striking art like Muay Thai, in Glory, can they?
In Glory, they're a little bit more. I think probably in the pros, they're a little bit more lenient, but. Yeah, generally you don't see clinching like you see in Muay Thai.
Can they do the sweeps, the Muay Thai sweeps?
Yes, but it doesn't get scored as heavily.
Wow. Interesting.
Ooh.
You would think they could copy Glory rules.
Yeah.
You think that's the premier? Oh, I have a Glory headline. Speaking of kickboxing, Glory is banning all Russian competitors. Did you see that?
Yes, I did.
What the hell?
My opinion, I have heard a lot of rumors from people who are connected, who are in the business. Glory is apparently not in a great spot financially, so I think they kind of saw everything happening in Russia right now as an excuse to just shed some contracts, shed some stuff that they would have to pay otherwise. I think it's purely a cost-cutting move. I don't think they give a fuck about the war, about any of that shit.
Wow.
That's my opinion. That's what I've gathered from people I've talked to who know a bit more than I do. I think it's mostly a financial move.
Holy moly.
Oh, big shot from Tom.
Wow. I did not see that angle. Thank you for shedding light in that way. Wow. Wow. So they're like, they don't care about public opinion. This is all for the bottom.
That is my opinion, yes.
Wow.
They are apparently not in a very good spot financially. But you know what? As long as we get Badr Hari and the Reem, then I don't care.
We're going to see it 3 times.
What?
We're going to see it 3 times.
I hope so.
Oh,
let Reem eat all the horse meat and let's have some fun.
Young Tom, young Matt in the house. I'm hearing a UFC fighter is commentating on Tom Fitzsimmons. He's saying that Tom, do you gonna say Tom's a beast?
Yeah, yo, Tom is looking mean, yo. This is what I wanted to see out of him. He's such
That
a nice
overhand
kid.
right was a shot.
Such a nice kid in the gym and very technical. And I'm like, I want to see him fight, though. I want to see if he's got that dog in him, and we're seeing it.
I was telling Harry, Tom could. That's the type of guy you would never like. Oh, Tom's a serial killer. Like he's got it inside of him. Thank you, Maddie. Again, we appreciate it. We appreciate it.
But yes, I think right now it looks like Tom is passing the "Do he got that dog in him" test with flying colors.
I mean, the kid's training all the time.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how many times I've been down to Law, down in the gym there, and not seen Tom there.
Again, there's that wave with the Kid Marvelous, Justin Montalvo, Charlie Campbell. Did I nail his name? Naz Sadikov?
Nazim Sadyakov.
Sadyakov. Sadyakov. Okay.
Azerbaijan's finest.
There you go, folks. Who else? Dennis Bazookia. You got that generation about to make some serious noise for big promotions, and then you have this generation that we're currently live at. The Tom Fitzsimmons, the Mike Curiels, the Jacob Beef Martins. We got a lot of good things brewing.
Ref looks like he's thinking hard here. Tom was pouring the offense on.
Yeah, Tom put the pressure. Is there any doubt this kid's going to get it done? I have no doubt in the debut. It's Stony Brook's finest. Come on.
Yeah, that's right.
There we go.
That's right, Sexton. That was a hell of a sequence.
He's going to give his opponents the direction to the hospital.
That overhand right. It's there all day for him, baby. I'm trying my best not to do play-by-play, but I have goldfish brain, so I see something big, I say something big.
You know, at this point, I might need play-by-play. That's what I was going to say. Was it a good shot? Walk me through this, then. I'm going to look at you.
Oh, that landed clean. Tom looks like he's got him pressed up against the cage now.
Okay.
Now I have lost my view. I think I just heard the 10-second clapper here, but a great round for Tom so far.
He's with the blue hat?
Yeah. Okay. Great round for Tom.
Maddie, 2-0? All right, we're looking at 2-0 for Tom Fitzsimmons.
In Fortnite terms.
More MMA's own Stony Brook's finest, the mild-mannered killer, Tom Fitzsimmons.
That's right.
I swear.
We're heading into our third and final round here. The steamroller here has it 2-0, Tom. Let's see what happens.
They definitely raised up the decibel on everything.
I can the music. I can feel vibrating the bones in my chest.
We are vibing. We are vibing at Mulcahy's. Sober vibing because I have to drive. but that doesn't stop Long Island, as I realize.
No. You're allowed to drive drunk here just a little bit.
The cops turned the blind eye. Like they were literally. Have you heard of Dublin Deck?
Have I heard of what?
Dublin Deck.
I don't believe so.
It's a bar in the South Shore, right off a dock. It's 200 cars can fill it up. The cop waits at the entrance. I think he's looking for the guy that literally like falls over.
Right.
There's so many people stumbling, dropping wallets. It's such a long. It pisses me off. It's not safe.
The guy doing the the fucking Leo DiCaprio Wolf of Wall Street crawling to his car on Quaaludes.
Wow. Yes. Perfect description.
Man, Tom has not slowed down at all. Just keeping the pressure on.
Wolf of Wall Street or Goodfellas? Go.
Goodfellas. Wolf of Wall Street is that movie that like a lot of weird internet guys love to reference online, like those hustle grind set guys, and I'm convinced a lot of them just have not seen the third act of the movie.
Wow.
It doesn't really end very well for that guy.
You are a movie dude. The fact that you brought up the axe, I appreciate that.
That's right, baby. It's film. It's cinema.
And I said axe again. I lived in Brooklyn for 5 years. My diction, my punctuation was beautiful, and now I'm back.
I spend time with family, and the Queens Long Island Jewish accent comes out real heavy.
Oh, my gosh. I'm hearing the Law MMA crowd getting up for Tom. I'm assuming that he's kicking ass.
That's what it sounds like.
Is he want to be an MMA guy, or is he looking to do kickboxing?
I believe MMA is the end goal, yeah. I know he does a lot of wrestling, a lot of rolling at the gym, so I would assume the end goal is, to compete in MMA sooner than later.
Speaking of rolling jiu-jitsu, I was hoping he might be here somewhere. John Beneducci, a.k.a. Manimal, would love to hop on the Manimal Zone podcast. He does it when he can. He's a busy guy. John's kind of like a samurai for the ground for the guys, right? He's the main ground guy?
Yeah, at Law, I would definitely say so. It's him and Sully right here. Those are the two jiu-jitsu teachers.
I feel like Aljo's taken it upon himself to kind of be like a teacher, a sensei, professor. He loves to teach wrestling.
What a fight. What a fight.
He got it? Mr. Hire, he got it? All right. It's looking like Tom Fitzsimmons.
All right, the Law faithful here.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? It looked like Tom Fitzsimmons, the mild-mannered serial killer, got it done. We're gonna
that drew a look from Ray.
We got the famous Ray Longo eye roll over here. Al, should I let everybody know who this is? Should I let everybody know who this is? Sorry. I'm kidding. I'm getting called out by the region. I gotta drive home. If you guys need an option, be a part of the party.
All right, let's see how the judges saw it. Love to see a show of respect from the fighters in the cage, hugging it out. Great sportsmanship.
Great, delicious appetizers. I see the wings coming out. Mulcahy's Pub does it right. Wantagh, New York, September 18th. I came here. This was my stomping ground. Single days. Here we go.
Gotta be Tom. Let's go. Sure nailed it. 29-28, Tom. That's what now? 3-1 for Law MMA tonight. Let's have a fucking day,
Not that
boys.
we're counting.
Huh?
Not that we're counting.
No, not that we're counting. We are impartial, journalistic, ethical, all of those words.
Oh my gosh. I could go from mozzarella. Have I been deaf? Have they been doing post fights the whole night? No. I was like, wait a second.
Maybe it's just the main card thing.
Tom Fitzsimmons kicks off the main card. Fury fights 5.
I think we'll be grabbing Tom shortly here.
Yes, and we won't have to worry about commercial breaks or bandwidth being dropped. Thank you to Bookie's Basement, BB Harry Mack for holding it down the Twitch stream.
There he is. Raging Al getting his flowers. You love to see it.
If this was real alcohol, I would pick up Harry's MacBook and turn it toward the cage. But I have my thinking caps on, my Fight Island thinking cap. How you doing?
Hell of a performance. There we go, Al.
Good job, Al.
Hey, let's go, Aljo.
The Funk Master has dipped and dodged us all night. We will get him on. We won't plug Aljamain's weekly. Oh, I did. We won't plug his podcast unless he comes on. Aljamain Funk Master Flex.
That's right. It's quid pro quo around these parts.
We're the little guys. What do I got on Holmes? I had some notes written for each of these guys. What does it got? Oh, can they figure out a better handle? I Googled them. I Instagrammed them. I can't find nothing.
Oh, we'll grab one of them after and we'll get the scoop.
In a world of marketing, got to get their handles.
You got to be on social media. It sucks. It's the worst, but it's a necessary evil at this point in the game. Yes, actually, that was impressive, man. Very well composed for a guy in his first ever fight.
He was placating to the crowd out
Yeah,
there. He's like, I'll see you at the top.
That's right.
I'll see you at the top. I was like, yeah, young Tom, young Tom. So now, Harry, I'm on Twitch, the Safari version. If I hit this, is there a share? How do I share a link or that? And this brings it to you?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm copying. Oh, man. Harry is he's living in the future. That's why he's so good at his betting. Bet the rent.
Absolutely.
Bookie's basement. It makes sense.
Dude, I fell asleep before Shavkat and Gamrot last night and woke up to a lot of money in my account, so that was a pleasant surprise.
Let's go. Speaking of that fight, very close.
I know. I still have to watch the full fight. I've only seen
lucky.
highlights, but
I picked
you
that
know
one
what?
and I was like,
I've been fucked by judges so many times gambling that I deserved that Demopoulos decision and that Gamrot decision last night. I deserve this, brother.
oh my gosh. Did you bet Evelyn, Johnny Evelyn?
I did not. I had Moose there. But I did. I won big on Magomedov, Shabali, and James, of course.
Nice. James was the big winner.
5-1 plus 520.
That's a nice little payday. You and Al Iaquinta.
Dude, Dennis bet 200 to win 1,200.
Oh my goodness.
Dennis cleaned up.
Albanian's finest.
That's right.
Dennis the Great Mazukia.
Yes.
We can't.
And now that gambling is legal in New York, Dennis made his own account and doesn't need to hit me up to place bets for him anymore. So that's good.
Amazing. The king of Staten Island is not Pete Davidson. It is Dennis Mazukia. Oh my goodness. I'm procrastinating because I feel like the Instagram crowd are like, you're going to make me work to see this now? I got to download Twitch.
Hey, there's a browser version.
I'm going to send new link. All right, we're posting. Oh, we got Luca. That's for you.
Yeah.
I always like to do, if my boys are holding the camera, interviewing a fighter, take a picture. It looks cool, right?
Yeah, hell yeah.
He's literally like, you are not listening to me. How come you don't listen to me? I'm trying to express myself. You're not listening to me. But the photo's phenomenal. This will be on the Instagram. It is young Harry Mac Daddy.
The Italian stallion.
Luca Pinocchio. What? Oh, wait, is that his nickname?
I don't believe so.
Wait, we got an Italian stallion shirt.
That's true. Maybe so.
Maybe.
I thought you were asking me if Pinocchio was his nickname.
Then I'd be lying.
I mean, look, if you're a fighter from Italy and you don't use the Italian stallion, it's right there for the taking.
I mean, Sabatello with the Italian gangster. I'm a big fan, man.
I just wish he was more exciting in the cage. I wish he was as exciting in the cage as he is on the mic.
As Joe Rogan would say, though you're not a true martial artist if you don't think Wonder Boy Woodley 2 was entertaining.
I hate when people do that. I'm allowed to think a fight sucks.
Is that an elitist take?
What's that?
Is that an elitist take?
Maybe, but I don't know, man. Listen, I'm
you're
a straight.
the only one that can be entertained by some boring ass.
Right, I'm a straight shooter. I will call a boring fight a boring fight.
Yeah. Usman, Masvidal 1 was fucking boring.
Boring fight.
Rogan, but the way he controlled him and he foot stomped him, get at it. I know I'm turning Rogan into Trump.
Close enough.
He became public enemy number 1 after the election. The certain group took down or tried to assassinate Rogan.
Rogan's he's Teflon at this point. He's uncancelable. His base ain't going nowhere. Like it or hate it.
All right, we got some room now to see. I don't want any more law guys fight. We can see the fights.
Yeah, I'm keeping my eyes peeled for Tom, wherever he may be. We'll grab him sooner than later.
Tom Fitzsimmons and Steve Lee. I'm very much looking forward to their interviews. Thomas Fitzsimmons, and a lot of people may spell Fitzsimmons wrong. Fitzim1M-ONS.
I was doing the double M for a little bit. That was what my brain was telling me.
Yeah, I was screwing that up too. Thomas Fitzsimmons. His name is Thomas.
He should be fighting at a bar called Mulcahy's. It works. It's perfect.
Oh.
If he wasn't in the cage, he'd be fighting outside of the cage in an Irish pub.
Tommy's a young lad. He's a young lad out there. Did you see him? He put on a performance. We got the Campbells and the Fitzsimmons and the Mulcahy's. I wonder if Mulcahy's a real dude.
That's a good question, Mr. Mulcahy. Can we get Mr. Mulcahy for an interview?
Oh my gosh. He would have an anchor as a tattoo.
The I Heart Mom on the other arm. Maybe an Italian flag on the calf. No, an Irish flag, excuse me. No, not an Irish flag. You'd have a shamrock calf tattoo.
Yes,
That's the tattoo.
Yes, nailed it. Timberlands and shorts.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The official New York.
Original Carhartt, not hipster Carhartt.
Oh, yeah.
Carhartt became hipster.
That's right. Carhartt is like trendy now.
Oh my gosh. I forgot to bring up the Al when we had him on each time. I always see this. You'll probably see it more than anybody else because you stalk me on social media. I'm just kidding. Strong Island versus Russia just seems to the wave versus the rock, it always lines up. I think Al and Habib was the kickoff to that, I'm not going to say rivalry, but I don't know, respectful duo of countries. I don't know what it is. Why are Long Islanders so good? Why are we so competitive? I forgot who we had on that nailed it. The competitiveness.
Yeah.
We stand out.
That was a Chris Wade quote from PFL last year.
There you go. There you go. Chris Wade, shout out to Chris Wade, just got the huge win over Kyle Bokniak. Chris Wade looking like a freaking karate sensei with this dude has I think he might have won a state wrestling championship.
He was New York State wrestling champion in high school.
This guy's knocking out people like he's a beat facing Kyle Bokniak at UFC 223. I'll stop with the numbers.
Dude, he has looked unbelievable since moving down to featherweight, man.
Oh my goodness. 100%.
Made the finals for PFL last year. Lost to Mavlid Habulayev in another Russia versus USA bout. And yes, he actually just clinched the #1 seed for the PFL playoffs this year.
Chris did not get it done. Was not dominated. He was beaten. It seemed like if he made some adjustments, he would have figured it out. I like Wade Jenkins too in the finals.
I can see it. I can very well see it. That's that, or I mean, it feels like it's going to be Ryoji Kudo. Hell of a fighter, incredible knockout the other night, but Loughnane was able to...
I saw his name in the bracket. I was going to say, what can you tell me about him?
So he had a really competitive fight in the first regular season bout with Brendan Loughnane,
I love Brendan.
Fan favorite, Manchester guy. Became the first professional, first fighter to ever knock down Brendan in a fight. In that first fight, Loughnane was able to battle back from some adversity, take rounds 2 and 3. Fight ended in a technical decision after a headbutt split Kudo open real bad. But yes, Kudo, he locked up his spot with a big knockout last week. So, yeah, I believe the 4 are Ryoji Kudo, Brendan Loughnane, Bubba Jenkins, and Chris Wade at featherweight.
Yep. And
a lot of talent.
For those of you that have forgot, Bubba Jenkins, I think maybe a 2-time NCAA national championship.
Multiple-time All-American, fucking brave featherweight champion.
Wrestling credentials out the wazoo.
Yup.
Kudos.
Another guy who's really improved his striking the last couple of years.
And Wade out-grappled him.
Yeah. I mean, Chris Wade hit Bubba with a cradle when they fought in the playoffs last year, man.
He started sticking his tongue out to his fiance or his wife in the crowd. It was freaking awesome.
High-level stuff. Oh, that was a big shot there. These boys are swinging, too.
I'm hyped for Chris Wade. To quote Ray Longo, he said it looks like he's having fun. Maybe last year was tough getting down to the weight. Shredded.
Yeah, he seems to have mastered that cut down to 45 at
Not
this
seemed
point.
happy before. Seems like he's enjoying it. Looking in the camera, playing it up to islip. Very pumped for Chris Wade. Bringing home to Long Island. And I think you mentioned it, Habulayev is not in the bracket.
Correct. So he did not compete in the PFL this season. I believe an injury kept him from competing. Hopefully he'll be back next year. Hell of a fighter. A Nurmagomedov guy, one of those Team Eagle Russian wrestlers. That dude can scrap, man. So yeah, I mean, PFL,
he is connected to Habib.
Yes, yeah. So I mean, that dude can scrap. They have a lot of talent in that featherweight division, man.
Fantastic. Unfortunately, the Russia versus Long Island rivalry, Russia got a point in the tally column with Joe Smith Jr., Suffolk's own, facing King Arthur Beterbiev at the Garden last weekend. Arthur Beterbiev, 18-0, 18 knockouts. Harry, you don't strike me as you a big boxing guy?
Not the same as MMA, but I do like boxing. I enjoy myself some sweet science from time to time.
Big fan of Fury?
Of course. How can you not be? But I will say I got a qualm with Tyson Fury. He is ducking the fuck out of Alexander Usyk. That's the fight that I want to see. That's the fight fans want to see. That's the fight to make. It's the fight that makes sense. And if we don't get it after this Anthony Joshua fight, I think there will be an asterisk on Tyson Fury's resume.
Okay, you know boxing. The fact that you drop Usyk, that's not a casual.
Oh, I know what I'm talking about.
Okay. The modest guy. You're the guy who says, "Yeah, I don't golf," and you shoot a 79.
I don't know about
Son
that.
Of a bitch. that might drive me crazy. I was at a child's party and I flipped the table, pushed somebody in the pool. No, I'm just kidding. But we're talking. I was like, "Hey, do you golf?" And he goes, "Yeah, I'm pretty good." He goes, "I try to play every now and then." I go, "Oh, when's the last time you played?" He's like, "I played today."
Yep, there
He's
you
like,
go.
You played today? I go, I played last year.
Yeah. I'm trying to think.
Like, what'd you shoot? He's like a 77. I was like,
Yeah, I dabble. I play a little golf.
I've cracked 100 twice in my life.
Yeah.
I have the balls.
would do it. I would give a testicle to crack 80.
Unreal.
See, our next fight after this is Jacob Martin.
But, we got young Jacob. Let me squeeze this in then. I don't believe Fury is ducking Usyk. I really don't. I think it's a play. The retirement, he could have just not retired and just not wanted to face
I won't
him.
believe the retirement until he vacates the belt.
Yeah, that's what I mean. He's taking a hiatus, a sabbatical. I think it will be, and you said it too, with the Fury Paul hype August 6th around that event at MSG. I think that will kind of be like sniffing around events, like fighters come see other fighters, like be on the scene, see the weight cut, see the training.
No.
Harry just got his
right.
pen stole from the staff.
my PFL pen from those events last year is now behind the bar. All right. I'll get fucked, I guess.
Harry.
I had a sentimental connection to that pen, but something tells me I will probably never see it again.
What? That was fast. Is my backpack still there?
I thought it was like can I write something down real quick?
Oh my God. I'm about to check to see if my laptop's still there. As you guys can hear, there still is a fight going on. It's a little quieter. The Law MMA guys are not fighting.
It does seem that a significant portion of the crowd here is a Serra-Longo crowd.
I think the DJ went to the bathroom.
Yeah. But you know what I'm saying? It feels like the fights where there's been the most pop, the most investment from the crowd have been all of the Serra-Longo guys.
You gotta recognize. I appreciate what Belmore Kickboxing's doing, Keith Trimble. I appreciate what Long Island MMA's doing. We spoke about Chris Wade, that's where he trains. Ryan LaFleur, formerly Dennis Bazookia. Ton of guys. The Law MMA, I'd say greatest gym at least Northeast.
I mean, dude, the talent in that room, it just doesn't compare, man. You look at other gyms in the area, and like you said, even just in the Northeast, not even just Long Island, just New York, they just don't have the same level of guy in the gym that Law does. You know what I mean? And that, it's such a cliche, it's such a trope, but iron sharpens iron. You get better by working with guys who are better than you, who are more skilled than you, and there is no shortage of skill in that room.
100%. And it's all not Carolina Chris. it's all Ray Longo, who really keeps it together. You know what? I noticed he doesn't. His ego is totally checked.
Yeah, absolutely.
He
one of the most humble, nice guys you'll ever meet.
Mumble raps for how many hours a day, for how many hours a week. That guy's not saying, "Hey, where's my Leonard Skinner? Where's my Led Zeppelin?" he understands the athlete. He has his finger on the pulse of the athlete, and it's just amazing to see. I think Ray is he in the 60s?
About.
A man at that age, cool. It's not like a Mike Brown for ATT, who it's like, okay,
Right.
you know who Travis Scott is.
Right,
This is
right.
Ray Longo, who's traveling across the country, all the local shows. This guy lives and breathes it. As he said on Aljamain Sterling Day, May 23rd, my wedding anniversary now. I could.
There he is again, the bulldozer.
Steve.
We're going to have to grab the bulldozer on the mic for a little bit later.
He's feeling it. He's feeling it. He's a great
Sal
follower.
Frevola's got a couple drinks in him. He's feeling good.
He's got a parade of ladies following him. He's a young pimp. But hearing Ray Longo on Aljamain Sterling Day, he said, I want to thank my wife and my family for allowing me to be a part of something I love and for them to understand me and I can pour my passion in. And it's true. There's no faking it.
No,
Like,
absolutely.
he's practicing what he's preaching. He's talking what he's walking.
Hardest working man in the biz, baby.
He could use a belt, though. He's walking around no belt. I thought about that style today because my wife hates this belt. Harry, you ready? I'm going to take my pants off. I used to do contract work with this, and now I do outside work. This is the most disgusting belt. Okay.
Ike's dropping trow. That belt has some miles on it. It reminds me of like you look at Matt Serra's black belt and it's like a gray belt because of how faded it is.
Hey Al, do I need a new belt?
I got my pen stolen. Ike's gotten his belt stolen by Al Iaquinta.
I can't leave here. Page now is taking my belt. Oh, he's handing it back. Thank you. I thank you. We got purpose here. Big fight coming up.
That's right. Congratulations, bro. Hell of a fight.
You want to jump on? Okay. Who's that?
Oh, fuck. Oh, we're in trouble. We got somebody hopping on for an interview. We don't know his name. Chat, does anybody know the name of the... I don't know. He didn't have tape on.
Oh, I'm trying to remember.
I want to say it's Ramel Anderson. Chat, does anybody know who won the last fight?
Alex. Does he look like an Alex or a Ramel? Right now, comment.
Oh,
Cookie
man.
Basement Twitch feed. I'm trying to get my belt on in case I need to run away from this guy.
Let me look at Bobby's Instagram.
Hurry up. Wow, Jacob Martin looks calm, cool, ready to do destruction. I told you, Alex.
You were right. Ike was right.
Alex.
We're good, boys.
We got Alexander Holmes, the blue corner, who's just coming off a kickboxing win. I haven't seen much of any fight.
Not a ton.
Split decision last one.
Let's go, Jacob.
Alex!
What's going on, brother?
All right, fellas, how we feeling?
Not as good as you're feeling, I would imagine.
Yeah.
So we get to the judges' scorecards there. Were you confident that you did enough? Were you confident the fight was going your way?
Well, I really thought I got some good hits in there. But you know, the judges, they saw a little extra from the other guy, but that's all right, you know? I just got to train a little harder for the next fight. Got to come with a little bit more passion, and I'll be ready for it.
There you go. And how soon are you hoping to get back in there?
Listen, maybe another 3 weeks. You know?
That's a quick turnaround.
That's a quick turnaround. But you know, when you're starting off, you gotta be aggressive. You know what I'm saying? You can't just sit there and wait and let it roll. Otherwise, you lose your steam, you lose your fire. So yeah, maybe another 3 weeks. we'll be back out there.
There you go. Love to hear it. It is getting loud in here. There's something or another happening in the cage.
It's rowdy. When the fists start flying, man, the people get excited.
Absolutely. So where can the people find you? On social, on Twitter, Instagram?
That's my biggest question.
Listen.
You're the hardest person to find.
I'm the hardest person to find. That's because it's K Holmes 189. Thanks, bro. K Holmes 189 on Instagram. I use my brother's handle because I could never remember my own stuff when I was a kid. So his stuff was K Holmes. I always just use that.
He's like your social media manager.
Exactly.
There you go. Keep it in the family.
It's the only way, baby. It's the only way.
Alex, we appreciate the time, man. Good luck on your future's endeavors. Amazing performance. Keep a clean diet for the most part, but enjoy yourself.
Thanks, man. Have a good night.
Absolutely, bro.
Fellas, be good.
Can't wait to see you back in there, brother.
All right.
Wow. Jacob Martin just got a knockout in 15 seconds.
Wait, did Jacob just nuke that dude?
All right. Yeah.
Wow. 2 straight knockouts for Law MMA's Jacob Martin. What a fucking monster.
Wow.
That was quick. I'm guessing that's what all the noise was while we were talking to Alex there. Holy shit.
You killed it. I got some pics with you with Alex. Another fantastic interview from you, Harry Mack, the Bookie's Basement.
Thank you, Ike.
Holy moly.
10 seconds.
Oh, I said 15. It was a guess. Oh, my
What a
goodness.
fucking performance.
Total cage time.
Hell yes, XJ. Let's fucking go.
Get him back in there.
We got Ray yelling over here.
Oh, my goodness. I don't even think he broke a sweat.
How do you break a sweat in 10 seconds?
He looked calm, focused. He seemed to steal a line from John Anik. It looked like he was on a line to get a sandwich or waiting for the bus. Like, very calm, very calm.
Hell of a corner,
was
too.
nervous.
The Funk Master Aljamain Sterling, UFC Bantamweight champion. I believe that's Jenny Nadell in there also, one of a staple on the Long Island scene for female fighters. And, of course, the steamroller Matt Frevola. God damn, you love to see it. What a day for violence. I think that brings us to 4-1 for Law MMA tonight.
Somebody lost? I don't think anybody lost. Here's some law.
Yeah.
Oh. Rico will be back, though. That was a fucking battle.
Absolutely. That was a back-and-forth fight, learning experience.
Yeah. If there's a way to lose, you got cage time, and you stood up for yourself.
Exactly.
I appreciate it. It is no doubt about it.
Exactly.
Well, man.
Yes, eventually we'll have to track down Tom and Jacob.
Talking to Jacob, we'll take those. They're trying to figure out. Advertising.
I think somebody's right over there getting a hero's welcome.
They're trying to figure out appetizers. We're trying to figure out what's going on because Jacob.
Oh, is that the guy who's fighting Bobby?
And
I think so.
And I think he's the coach of Alexander Holmes.
Oh,
Seems
there you
like
go.
But what I want to talk about is Jacob Martin. Have you interviewed him yet?
I have not. I've been meaning to.
Well, you'll catch up soon because he won't interview me ever again. I thought this was Dennis, not Dennis. But
Dollar Store Dennis Bazooka.
when we were on good terms, not peak week Jacob, but Manimal Training Camp Jacob, having the chance to catch up with him, he's not. This is a work summer. This is no vacation. He says he wants to churn out events as soon as possible. I would not be surprised if he's at the Flex Fight Series event July 16th in Stereo Garden.
Hell yeah.
Is that unreasonable?
I don't see why not.
He seems like I almost said combative. I'm a very frontal lobe guy.
Yeah.
What'd you say before? You said, big fish. You said something about sea fish, big fish, or something.
I have goldfish brain. See something big, say something big.
Ray just saved the Harry Mack
Did you see that?
What?
Somebody almost fell into your laptop.
Oh, Jesus
Ray
Christ.
grabbed him by the shoulders.
Oh, what a king. What a king, Ray Longo, keeping our equipment safe out here. The world's best bodyguard.
This guy, you know, it's probably a new staffer. But my point is, all right. You would know this better than me. Is he tied up to Bobby Campbell, Jacob Martin?
Not that I'm aware of, but I do not know for certain. But as far as we'll ask him. As far as I know, generally,
Can I tell you what questions to ask?
Yeah. As far as I know, most amateur promoters don't have exclusivity clauses.
Okay, because I saw one of the guys when I was doing doing research for this card. Flex, Triton, ACC, Fury Fight. They jumped around.
Right.
But again, Fury Fight 5, this rivals Flex, baby. Don't tell me that Flex is the only people who do it right. Bobby Campbell's Fury Fight, they do it right. Mulcahy's Pub, and you know what? It's a single location. I would love for Flex to make a home in Patchogue or the Melrose Ballroom. Pick a spot and stay there.
For sure. For sure.
But if Flex will pay us more, we will.
Flex, we will absolutely sell out as quick as you've ever seen anyone sell out.
Are you a
Doesn't even have to be a lot of money.
Are you a Wayne's World fan?
It's been a long time, but great movies.
You know the sellout thing when he's like, we're not sellouts, and he's chewing Doritos. Oh my gosh. 1, 2, 3
Something
more
smells
fights.
delicious. They're breezing through this card. We got 3 fights left.
Yep, not even 3 hours yet. We'll probably finish around 3 hours. I think they start at 4:45. How we doing on the Twitch? How we doing on the Twitch? Good. Any comments?
Yeah.
Feed them. What do we got? Guys, send the comments.
Nothing currently,
your way.
but chat was very impressed by that knockout. Chat. Like as a singular.
Oh. I was like, all right.
Chad.
Is that Elon Musk?
Yeah.
I would say these guys are welter. Maybe.
I believe so.
Middleweight. It does not say.
Oh, Dre won last night? Let's go, Sex J. Friend of the program, Dre Miley, the one-eyed dragon, won last night at, I believe it was Rocket Promotions. I'll have to shoot him a message. I unfortunately missed that one, but we love to see Dre back in the win column. One of the nicest guys you'll ever meet, and has done some training with the Manimal, John Beneducci, down at Knoxville MMA.
Dre, I'm trying to remember Dre.
He's his most notable characteristic is that he has one eyeball.
And
he is a professional fighter with one eyeball. Incredible story.
Jeez, cue the Michael Bisping 2.0.
Literally.
I think they said
choked him out in the 3rd round. Hell yeah.
He's on the Twitch?
No, he's not in there, but so we got my buddy Sex J reporting live.
Guys, send any questions you want. Harry's a professional, what would you call it, a media member. Myself.
Professional dipshit.
Professional media member. Professional dipshits at time. Send questions, comments, anything our way. Combat sports related, life related.
Big flurry from Red here.
You guys have any question regarding your relationship, dating life, we could pull over Raging Al. I think we're warming him up. I think he's learning that we aren't the cookie cutter cleaned up guys.
No, not quite.
I think he's understanding that we
I haven't seen Tom yet. Have you?
They're dodging us. They're dipping and dodging us like the New York Times.
We'll grab them eventually.
In this order.
Need to know how those tequila sodas are hitting Raging Al. That's the question right now.
What was it?
Need to know how those tequila sodas are hitting Raging Al.
I don't know. I don't think he was drinking. I don't think he was drinking. And especially if he's eating well, which he's saying he's got a little a little retirement belly that he's grown, he could handle many of those. I don't think he was feeling it. I think he's drinking water. He's trying to call me to the carpet with my Heineken Zeros. I'm going to make Heineken Zeros cool again.
Again would imply they were cool to begin with.
Zero. Ray Point. I'm going to make Heineken Zeros cool to begin with. What's that acronym? Make Heineken Zeros cool to begin with. And
I don't know. There's maybe too many characters for an acronym.
I'm going to wear Make Heineken Zeros cool to begin with hat. I've heard this song so many times at Sarah Jiu-Jitsu and Law MMA, the Too Sexy remix.
This and like Pop Smoke are the staples.
Oh my gosh.
What's that one Pop Smoke song that like 1 in every 8 fighters walks out to?
Oh my gosh. What the hell?
All right, we're underway here around.
I don't remember.
You know the song I'm talking about.
You remember?
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Pop Smoke.
I know this is the. Stop it. God damn it. I know this is the content everyone's really tuning into. Two Long Island Jewish guys trying to figure out Pop Smoke.
Are you going to be in attendance? Speaking of Long Island. Bad segue. Speaking of Long Island, are you going to be at the UFC event?
Absolutely.
Let's
Tickets
go.
already purchased, baby.
Let's go.
We'll be out here. 11 a.m. start, too. You love to see that. I love some daytime violence.
Wait.
11 a.m. prelims.
Whoa.
Main
I
card.
forgot. Whoa. That's, wow.
Early, baby.
Change. I was making a schedule that day.
Early, baby.
Wow. Wait, the very first fight?
Oh, shit. K-Zone, thank you for the raid. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. We are reporting live from Jackhammer Promotions at Mulcahy's. If you want
Fury
the
Fights
link to
Live.
the pay-per-view is there. And secretly, it's also in SexJ's Discord, but I can't say that out loud because I will probably get thrown out of here with the quickness. But yes, if you want to tune in, you can follow along there. You can purchase the pay-per-view. We're doing on-site interviews, on-site fight coverage. We're fucking out here. Thank you for the raid, sir. I appreciate you, buddy.
So is Flex at night?
That's what I think. I think Flex will probably be at night because that 11 a.m. for the start of the prelims is insane.
So are we doing a double dip?
We very well may be. Although there's also a chance that I get really drunk at the UFC fights and don't want to do anything at night.
Can you take a nap?
That's true. There should be time for a nap. We'll figure out. We'll do some logistics.
Good. You gotta be there.
That's in Patchogue, right? Stereo Garden?
Yep.
Okay.
It's a bit out there.
Serb, you got to get out to one of these Jackhammer shows eventually. Fucking, we're out here at Mulcahy's in Wantagh, putting on a great show, great venue. Everyone's being very nice to us for some reason or another. Here we are.
Because everybody sees what goes on in the news. If you got a camera, it's a weapon now, so they can't do anything to us.
That's right. Everybody knows if they come over here and hate crime us for being Jewish, it's on camera.
They're out there. All right. I feel we go back to the...
Yeah, next fight, co-main, Mike Curiel, another Law MMA guy, our final of the night.
That is a big freaking fight.
We're looking for Tom Fitzsimmons and Jacob Martin, winners of their respective bouts. Jacob in phenomenal first-round KO fashion, 10 seconds to knock a dude out clean.
Jacob is big-timing us, no doubt. Aljo's telling him the way. No doubt. Let's see. Some news and notes. Zabit announcing retirement. Wow.
Oh, that's right, SexJ.
That was out of nowhere.
Oh! I think that was more of a slip. Ref is ruling it a slip.
Michael Venom Page, Mike Perry, bare knuckle boxing.
That's hilarious. That's going to be very, very funny. Also very Bellator to let your, arguably probably third biggest draw in your promotion fight fucking bare knuckle.
At least top 5, yeah. I respect it, though. for
Yeah, I mean,
Bellator.
listen, that's game. It's good promotion for them. That should be a funny, violent fight. I'm here for it.
And if I know you guys didn't ask for it, but dating advice, Scott Coker is not saying, I own you, you're mine. Like the dude who's hugging his chick over there.
I just made very uncomfortable eye contact with him.
Likewise. Scott Coker does not do that. Scott Coker says, you're free, babe. This is an open relationship because he knows MVP Michael Venom Page will come back.
You got to keep your stars happy.
And that's what my dream fight, like the fight that gets me like so freaking excited, would be if Kid Marvelous becomes Bellator lightweight champion, gets cross promoted on Showtime.
Showtime, Ryzen, fucking. I do like what Bellator does as far as co-promotions and being open to shit like that.
I would love that. Woo. And this is a sign of it that could totally happen. He sent him to is it a BK? Yeah.
Bare knuckle.
BKFC.
That's about as violent as it gets.
Now, is it the Trigon? Or
That's
is it
what
the
I don't
circle?
know.
Or is it the hay?
I don't know.
Seen the hay?
That rules. That's like Mahach and those like Eastern European promotions. That's our buddy Sexjay in chat. He is the king of Mahach and king of the streets and all those fun Eastern European promotions that like very likely get guys killed regularly.
You say sex change? Who's this guy's name?
Sexual Jumanji.
Oh,
producer of the Trill Withers show on Underdog. You can find them on YouTube.
Have not seen the new Jumanji. Have seen the original Robin Williams. Rest in peace.
I don't think I saw the new one either. Ike keeps pouring beer on the table with all of our electronics on it. And I'm giving him too much credit. He's pouring unalcoholic beer on the table. Yes, sir.
I mean, Bud Light's at 3%. Think am I that far away?
That's fair. That's fair. That's basically water.
Team
Sal.
Team Steve.
Oh, we're trying to lock down Sal Frevola for a moment here, but he's buzzing around like a bumblebee.
Right?
What?
He said one punch.
One punch.
You know what that means, right?
What's that?
Jacob Martin. So I didn't know that Jacob's building a posse.
Oh?
So I didn't know.
Take a seat, Sal.
Sal, can we grab you for a few minutes?
What's going on?
Can you pop that up?
You enjoying it?
Oh, always. Are you enjoying it?
I
is the
am
real
enjoying
question.
it. I am.
We're here with the bulldozer Sal Frevola, father to Matt Frevola, and the cheese roller Jimmy Frevola.
I just want to know when they're going to let 68-year-old guys fight. Come on,
I mean, hey, listen, Bobby.
You gotta do it, right?
Bobby's out here. He's making a fight for himself.
Yeah, he doesn't look like he's got to be 40-something, right?
Hey, he's in incredible shape, however old he may be, but. Oh,
come on, baby.
You got that build.
There it is.
I know at Cassidy Frevola, you guys are getting the work in out
does
there.
not fall very far from the street.
Exactly. So how does one raise a UFC fighter?
Say it again.
How does one raise a UFC fighter?
Great question.
Beat the shit out of him all day.
That's a good answer.
Me and the boys used to wrestle around all the time. You know, and Matty was a great athlete. You know, he was captain of the football team,
captain
of
of
the
wrestling,
team,
right?
Of the lacrosse team, and Jimmy was the captain of all the other ones. I got a good
Jimmy
story
too.
for you, though. So Jimmy was playing baseball, and Matty was playing lacrosse. I was in high school. And I was in high school, and I was in the middle, binoculars, watching Jimmy over there pitching, and Matty over there playing lacrosse. It was great, better than anything.
Was it at the St. James, the Center Reach?
No, it's Harborfield.
Oh.
Harborfield, Green Lawn, New York. Go Harborfield!
My son's in the Harborfield School District.
I'm a Harborfield guy too.
How's the football team?
They suck. All right, boys, I gotta go.
Absolutely.
Hey,
Sal,
Bulldozer.
appreciate your time.
Take care,
The man
guys.
Team Steve is in the house. Bulldozer. Big fan.
What a human being.
Of Sal. Don't know if any of you guys heard that. The mic was about 2 feet away from his mouth.
A funny story for chat here. So every year they do a Festival Day Frevola for the 4th of July at the Bulldozer's house in Huntington, right on the beach. My co-host Ross may or may not have taken the stinkiest shit in history in Sal's house. Like, so bad. The worst shit you've ever smelled in your entire life. Where we went in, Ross took a shit, and it smelled so horrible that we had to get out of there so fast. So nobody walked in and was like, who destroyed the bathroom at this big fucking party?
Wow.
We heard it. Chad heard the
We
bulldozer.
just had Jesus walk by us.
Let's go, Mike.
Steve, the bulldozer.
So now we got Mike Curiel, Law MMA's finest heavyweight, coming off a hell of a Kimura in his last fight, finished by submission, but known for his boxing. AMI MMA fight here, so we're switching it up from kickboxing a little bit. This should be a hell of a fight.
Jesus is coming back. Just wanted to show his presence.
We are.
Can you get Jesus on? Can you get Jesus on? Thank you. If I get him on. I have no idea. It's Jesus. The Messiah has returned. The Messiah. What advice would you give to humanity?
To humanity. Peace, love, and happiness, baby.
You heard it from Jesus.
Hell yeah.
You heard it. Thank you, Jesus.
Have a good night,
you.
guys.
The cross, did you see? He got the cross.
All right, Mike's in the cage now, looking
Jesus
fucking
love,
shredded.
baby. You heard it from the. You heard it from Jesus. Amazing. You think we could see? You think your audience could see?
Yeah. we got some laughter in
On
the chat.
Sunday, I'm telling you, it was
True,
him.
it is the Lord's Day.
It was him.
All right.
Battle of the walkouts. Can't go wrong with System of the Down and G Unit before that. I love it all. Oh my gosh. I don't know, we've had a couple of great moments.
Yes.
When we were trying to figure out Alexander Holmes' name. Yes. We both looked at each other. That was great.
That was a tough one. But we got there. We figured it out.
Raging Al, killing it. I hope for the most part, we caught Al. We got 90 seconds of Luca, but that's all you ever need.
That's right. This stream is brought to you by Zen. Please sponsor me.
We got Zinc, Dunkin' Donut, Baskin Robbins. I can't believe you're 140. You got a big frame. I can't believe you're 140. You got a big frame.
140 soaking wet.
Dude.
There we go, Mike. And that is a lean 234. Co-main event of the evening.
Let's see. I got his handle here somewhere. Oh, do you know Curiel's handle off the top of your head?
I think I have him on Instagram.
Why did I write it down?
It is Mike Curiel 13 on Instagram.
Attaboy. And I do have a Twitch. Guys, if you like what you hear, inspire me. Follow me on Twitch, Iaquinta. Ikettagon. Follow me on Twitch. I think my mother and my priest follow me on Instagram, so on Twitch. I appreciate the platform. I just don't know about it.
Oh, Mike gets it to the ground early, and he is letting it fucking
it's an
rain.
MMA fight too.
Yeah. Oh, here's Jacob.
Oh man, I just got goosebumps. All right, I'm gonna keep it. You guys, the camera is rolling. Young Jacob Martin is in town. Another guy with no pants. It's Sully, right?
Yeah.
Dude, I'm going with the no belt look. Sully's got no pants. He gave eye contact with me. So guys, just to recap, Jacob Martin, I do a little martial arts. My wife would say a lot of martial arts.
I do the striking, Ike does the grappling.
Jacob
this
Martin,
might be the beginning of the end.
Jacob Martin and I had a little roll, as they call it in the jiu-jitsu circle. And when you are being suffocated or when a joint is being manipulated, you do this thing called tapping. And
Jacob and the promoter having a nice little conversation here.
Tap me once, and then you still go, and then he thinks he tapped me again. I don't think he tapped me again. But it's his day. 10-second knockout. Are you
And that's
kidding
a
me?
wrap. Mike Curiel, what a fucking win. Bell, domination, bell to bell, another finish. God damn.
On Jesus' day, Harry
Opponent-
drops that.
Opponent is protesting, but that was a thorough beatdown.
Outclassed. Outclassed. Outclassed.
My word. That was violent.
Terrific performance. Just a tidal wave.
I mean, yeah, that was... I mean, dude, heavyweights aren't that athletic generally. You don't see many heavyweights who can move like that.
I've been to much more pro fights
XJ.
than amateur fights.
That's 2 Kimuras in a row.
I've been to many more pro events than amateur. I'm starting to feel like amateur events, it takes a while before it's iron meets iron.
Right.
So
it's hard to gauge the level of competition sometimes. But Sexjay's in chat saying, so the fight was actually stopped by a Kimura. The opponent didn't tap, so that's what he was protesting, but the ref stopped it to another Kimura. But the ref stopped it to keep his, I mean, if that kept going another 3 seconds, he was going to destroy his entire shoulder.
I don't know. I didn't tap. Maybe Malik Smith didn't tap either. But I'm sure Mike Curiel put it on him pretty well.
I mean, that was a heavy ground and pound and a deep Kimura.
It was one-way traffic, regardless. It was.
41 seconds on the first round via submission.
You want it?
2 in a row. Love to see it. 5-1 for Law MMA tonight.
So Jacob Martin is within 8 feet of us. I'm telling. I don't know if he's gonna come on.
We'll see.
Harry Mack's gonna have to ask him. Oh, Mike's speaking to a lady right now. He's feeling himself. He's drinking. I'm sure he hasn't drank for a long time, many weeks. I think his last fight was May 14th.
Sounds about right.
Another jackhammer promotion. He deserves it.
I mean, I'm sure. I didn't have a good angle of it, but I'm sure it was in deep, man. The Kimura Mike hit in his last fight was monstrous. What a dog.
I like the little medal they hand them. The loser doesn't get the medal, right?
No.
Okay. It's not just a participation medal?
No.
Thanks for making the event. The place is pretty cleared out.
It appears a lot of these regional events, people come to see their guy, they come to see their fighter. They don't really give a shit about what happens after that. So it's definitely cleared out a little bit here, but there's definitely still a strong Serra-Longo contingent.
Yeah. Curiel is the last Law MMA product, right?
Yeah.
Of the night. I wouldn't be surprised if the lights shut off. Tony Oriyama, Mike Basil. I love to put basil on my pizza. It's going to be an amazing fight.
What's going on, Pasta?
Main event time. MMA. Yep. I should look at the freaking paper that you put in front of us. This is an MMA bout.
Yes, I believe this is a middleweight title fight. Iska middleweight amateur title.
So I've heard some good things and I've heard some bad things about Iska.
What's that?
I've heard some good things and bad things about Iska.
As have I.
Basically what I'm saying is I can't wait for the MMA Avengers to get together because they have a much stronger take. I ride the wave, baby. I like to be on site, on scene, train hard behind the scenes, but rocking the boat, I do not try to.
No, not so much. Not so much. And it is a lovely day for some violence, Pasta. We got our main event coming up here. 5-1 day for Law MMA. I mean, it's hard to do much better than that. And it appears we've lost Jacob.
I'm telling you, man. 2 weeks, I'm coming for his head when he's out of shape.
That's right.
Bobby, hell of a show. Hell of a show.
Hell of a show.
2 minutes? Okay.
So we'll have the promoter Bobby Campbell on here after our main event wraps up briefly. We'll get a little State of the Union post-fight, post-event. We'll see where his head's at.
Yeah, we definitely need a State of the Union after whatever handshake I did with him. I think I played like rock, paper, scissors.
That's a firm handshake.
I went fist to fist and then put my hand under
that's
his
tough.
hand.
That's tough.
And I think he was about to throw scissors. Oh, we'll clean that up.
Okay. Tom Fitzsimmons wins fight of the night. You love to see it.
Wow. Law has got the payola going, taking all the awards, the fight night bonuses. If they were giving me any type of fight bonus, it'd be like a free entree, free appetizer.
Yeah. I've seen amateur promotions do like sponsorships as awards for like that's the way that they get around not being able to pay these guys. So that you win, you get a $2,000 sponsorship from a local business, whatever it is.
I didn't know it was that much. I was gonna say, give
I'm
me the
making
mozzarella
numbers
sticks.
up.
Oh.
Yeah. $2,000 might be a little steep.
I'm surprised there's not a CBD sponsor here. I feel like CBDs are popping up.
Yeah, that's true.
everywhere.
And that's a clean sweep. That's a clean sweep for Law MMA on Fight of the Night and Performance of the Night
Alexander
Awards.
Holmes. Follow him on his handle. Go back in the Twitch stream.
That was some expert level on the fly reporting to figure that out from us. That could have got real awkward real quick.
That was a moment in time. A moment in time.
Absolutely.
So are you when are you getting back in the gym? Are you kind of like
Hopefully this week. The last 2 weeks I've been out doing shit for the move.
Of
just
course.
been getting my ass whooped at home. But yes, I'm hoping this week to be back in the gym, getting my ass beat once more.
nice? I really think you could take an amateur fight.
We'll see. We'll see.
Is this too much energy, too much adrenaline, like to be in there, to be the man in the arena?
I mean, it's tough to answer. You know, I feel like you can't answer that one until you've been in there and done it. Because from everything I've heard from all the fighters I've spoken to over the years, like nothing compares to that feeling. You know what I mean? Like getting your hand raised, even just stepping in the cage with another guy, knowing that you're going to war. So I don't know. I don't have a good barometer for what that would feel like. You know?
I mean, you've watched so many fights.
That's true.
Mid-20s guy, right?
Yeah, yes, sir. Just turned 26 a couple of weeks ago.
You live once, man. You live once. I think you would have the whole team behind you. Could we get braids?
Maybe.
Braids would be sick.
I will probably eventually be bullied into an amateur kickboxing fight.
Oh,
not by you. Probably more so by Charlie.
Charlie still never had a single interaction with Charlie.
Great dude. Training hard for his Contender Series fight coming up. I've done some personals with him. Really, if you want to step up your striking game, you're on Long Island, hit up Charlie Campbell on Instagram, Campbell's MMA on Instagram. He'll get you right. He'll get your striking nice and crisp.
So, Charlie's is August 2nd?
I believe so, yeah.
Okay.
It's either the last one in July or in August. Yeah, he put some oomph into that. Put some mustard on that one.
The following contest is an MMA bout scheduled for 33-minute rounds. About to make his way to the blue corner, here is Tony Oriema.
I have a question. If they have my card on tap, can I order mozzarella sticks through the bar? You think that works?
Probably.
All right. I'm totally doing it.
Like
They're not going to shut down the bar after the event, right?
No.
Okay.
Dreams and Nightmares, always a strong walkout.
Who is this?
This is Meek
Oh,
Mill.
wait. Oh.
Clear Eye View.
I only know House Party. Any comments on the Twitch stream?
Lionhearted.
Guys, I'm going to go back to my topic sheet if you don't send comments. What do we got? What do we
I'm
got?
trying to figure out. Maybe I'll shoot Steve Lee a text.
Or not. I don't know. It's wrapping up. I appreciate the people that we've had on.
Addition with Mariah.
Sing it away, my friend.
There's some words I can't sing.
Get us ripped down from WMIE. They're going to come for you.
Yeah. Hey, to rest in peace. Hey, to rest in peace. Rest in peace to the parking spot. So big, can't
Misha
even fit
Tate.
in the parking spot.
Lauren Murphy, not happening.
What's that?
Misha Tate, Lauren Murphy, next week, UFC 276, not happening.
Not happening? I'm kind of fine with that.
Undisclosed reasons. I'm guessing the weight cut, maybe it was that time of month for Misha Tate. She is going an extra 10 pounds. She already looks so lean at 135 since she came back. 125 might be too much.
Yeah. That's a great question, Sex J. Oh, Murphy got COVID. Chat, Sex J tells me in chat. But, we got a question in chat. What's next for Gamrot and Armin? Great question.
Whoa.
You're good, bro. Thank you. Thank you. Close call. But
I told
personally,
you guys.
I would love to see Gamrot and Beneil Dariush. I know Dariush wants to fight up, but I think that would be an incredible fight. I hope the UFC doesn't really treat this. I hope they don't really treat this as a loss for Armin. Hyper competitive fight, could have went either way. So hopefully Armin. I mean, I don't know. Who do you think is a good opponent for Sarukian?
For Sarukian, I got to see the rankings.
You also want Dariush? That fight would be so awesome, Sex J.
For
Such
Gamrot, right?
incredible scrambles. Yeah.
Okay. Even though he might have not won.
Hey, listen, he got the nod from the judges. It was a competitive fight. He's absolutely still a stud. I think that would be a great fight.
Armin was just tearing up his leg. Okay, we got Fiziev around there.
That's someone just said. Sex J just said in chat. The Armin gets the winner of Fizzy or the loser of Fizzy and RDA. I like that.
Hooker is in play there. Maybe Hooker really wants to take a step back.
I think I would like to see Dan Hooker take some time personally. I would like to see him go the Calvin Kattar route, take some time, get your body right, get your head right, and then get back in there.
We have a quick update on Al's sobriety test. He has dropped his phone. Harry is right. Cash your ticket. If you guys bet, Al Iaquinta dropping his phone.
And Sex J, I would probably say the loser just because I don't see the winner of that fight fighting down in the rankings. But maybe, who knows?
Is this guy trained with Fedor? Who's coming out? What's going on right now?
This is some intense music. We have two very Italian gentlemen in the cage.
I'd say RDA, Fiziev line up with Gamrot and test you can do those.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you are ready, I want to hear you unleash.
I mean, Fiziev would be
I
an
love
ultimate
Fizzy, man.
test. You get the pure grappler. The UFC loves to do that. Okay, you're a wrestler, we're going to throw you a pure grappler. Okay, you're a grappler, we're going to throw you an amazing striker.
Stylistic matchups. Styles make fights.
Gamrot, Fiziev. But Dariush. Interesting.
Dariush is kind of like the odd man out up top at lightweight right now.
Gaethje.
True, that's true.
Keep him at the top.
Right, I don't see Gaethje fighting that far down.
Poirier and Chandler.
I would also still love to see Chandler and Connor. That would be awesome. That's a prize fight.
You feel like there's momentum there?
That's a prize fight. There's Steve Lee.
He's got too much shit in his
Yeah,
hand.
he's got a lot going on. He's got a handful of equipment.
He gave us the back. That's the smart move.
It is smart.
We have a spotlight on the empty seat. It's like, sit.
Eye contact locks
We'll
in.
catch you in the future.
What a night. 5-1. 5-1.
It's been a great weekend. I felt like there was momentum there for an interview. We did not get it.
The man's got his hands full.
All right, we got a main event between Auriemma and Mike Basil. Again, I love...
Already a noticeably higher level than some of the fights we've seen tonight, for sure.
Their records, though, do not pop off at the screen at you. I think it's like a 3-4 versus a 4-5.
Interesting.
But again, this is all amateur MMA, right?
Right.
I touched on this earlier. Get your feel out process.
Big front
early
kick.
in MMA. Even if you're 20 and 21, I hope you win a little better, win a little more than that. But even if you're 20 and 20, doesn't matter. As soon as you turn pro, it all starts over. Some people I've seen, they get paid, they take it, they step it up to another level.
For sure. And they are trading early. Ooh. Beautiful kicks from Auriemma early. Oh!
Big hooks.
I don't know how they're going to be able to keep this pace for 3 rounds.
Did you see their affiliations? Who these guys fight with?
I am not 100% sure, actually.
Basil does not work for Domino's.
Oh,
Basil's going for a big
ride.
takedown.
That's a
Basil
slam.
just put the pizza in the oven.
Oh me, oh my. They breezed through this card. We're gonna wind up at like 3.5 hours even.
Man, I've done 3-hour broadcasts before. Commercial breaks are saviors.
Yes, we had our brief Iaquinta intermission.
I think me screaming for Al to get any more recognition than he already needs. My voice is out of here.
I feel that. Feeling it in the old vocal cords. Oh, and they're back to the feet. It does give you an appreciation for the John Annick's and the Brendan Fitzgeralds of the world. Like, these guys come out here, they do this for 6 hours straight.
Seriously.
Woo! Big exchanges.
With commercial breaks.
That's fair. They got some pacing, some commercial breaks. Oh, baby.
John Anik is... Rogan busted his balls at first. He kind of made fun of him on a podcast. And turns out he respects the shit out of him.
Rudy Giuliani was assaulted at ShopRite. Is that real, Sekshay? Is that real? I would never allow anything to happen to my good pal Rudy.
What are you doing to us, Sex Change?
Yeah, they are swinging and banging, man.
This fight's about to wrap up, and I'm about to wrap up some mozzarella sticks. Guys, I'm a one-track mind.
Not quite, Pasta.
When I get something on my... You're freaking me out now when you answer the questions to the mic. Can we put the chat here? What the hell are they asking? Sex Jumanji. I am sorry. Sexual Jumanji. I'm sorry for calling you Sex Change. What do you ask?
Apparently, Rudy Giuliani has been assaulted at the ShopRite. Rick Moranis has been knockout gamed in the streets of Lower Manhattan. It's pandemonium in New York, folks. It's a lawless wasteland. Mayor Eric Adams, I demand you do something about this.
That Joker movie was pretty scary. And I don't know, the chaos at the end of that movie, like, sometimes remind me of what's going on in real life. But maybe with the Joker 2, which is going to be a little more upbeat and singing with
it's going to be a
Gaga.
musical.
Rumored.
Gross.
I'll let it be rumored.
Gross.
I'm hoping it's not open. Come on. How are you giving me a Joker 2 that's a musical?
No, thank you.
Was The Dark Knight a musical? No. Christopher Nolan kept the trajectory of the trilogy the same tone, same feel. Anyway, Pasta_guy. You're watching the stream, I assume, by saying that slam?
Yep.
I appreciate it. Is this an ad?
No, it's just like we have a bot in chat that reminds people to like subscribe and shit. All that good stuff.
Subscribe.
It's a robot.
To
Woo!
the Iaquinta on Twitch, IKETAGON.
Thank you all for hanging out with us today. It has been a lovely, lovely afternoon of violence. We're wrapping up now. Hopefully we'll be able to grab one or two more interviews before we go. We'll sit down with the promoter, Bobby Campbell, get his take on how tonight went. But what a day, what a day.
Harry, you've been killing it with the interviews. I really appreciate it.
You're making me blush.
I just hope, all right, Pasta Guy, Sexual Jumanji, since you are the man of the hour, how are the interviews, Mike, coming through? Can you hear them? Do they sound good?
Chat said they could hear the bulldozer when he was on, and he was not speaking into the mic, so that probably bodes well for us.
Okay, enough said, enough said.
Been a good time. Hey, thank you, Sex J. Hopefully there will be much more stuff like this coming down the pipe.
We're looking for July 16th, I believe, guys.
Oh, this might be it. Got him flattened out. And that's a wrap. We have a new ISCA amateur middleweight champion, Mike Basile, up on the cage, taking a victory lap. And that'll do it, folks. That wraps up a hell of a night of fights here at Mulcahy's.
Hey, if anybody knows anybody for a play-by-play gig, get Harry. Some great calls, But great night of fights. Flew by, as Harry said. Yeah, about 3.5 hours. I hope the Stop and Shop is still open. My wife asked me if I could get some groceries before I come home. What do you got planned for the rest of the night?
Absolutely nothing, and I cannot wait.
And what does that make us? Absolutely nothing. It's my father's brother's, uncle's, cousin's, mother's roommate.
What a fight indeed, Pasta. That was a fun one.
Pasta Guy.
Bobby knew what he was doing making this the main event, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, these guys came ready to brawl. Everybody on this card. Jacob Martin, big 10-second knockout.
One hitter quitter, baby.
Amazing. How long do you say we keep this stream rolling?
So we'll give it a couple minutes. Yeah, we'll see.
Remembers.
Yeah. Bobby remembers. We'll wait for Bobby. We'll see how it goes here as people wrap up. Jess. I was trying to see if Jess wanted to hop on stream for a
Who is
second.
Jess? You are screaming out random women. She's a trans. What?
Trans.
Oh,
Jesus Christ. Trans outlaw.
I was like, wow, this is going to be very interesting. Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's awesome. All right. I think Jacob told Jess not to talk to us either. This is getting deep, man.
We're getting iced out.
I thought you wanted me to create beefs for fighters. I thought that's... I'm doing what I was told, Harry.
Generating hype. We got Mike Curiel's opponent here. He is very upset. He is sharing his displeasure with his coaches. I don't want to speak too loudly because I don't want to get punched. He's a big, strong guy. I'm not.
I'm sure.
Appreciate you, brother. We will have to find. Oh fuck! What was his? Do you remember his
Sexy
handle?
Sal Productions or something?
We'll find it. We'll find it.
Something Sal Productions. Hey, thank you, Sexual Chocolate. We appreciate. Sexual Jumanji. We appreciate you being on the. You are Team Stream, Sexual Jumanji. You get the award for the #1 streamer. We appreciate it, Sexual Chocolate. Sexual Jumanji. Pasta Guy, you are #2.
Mr. Two T's, Brady.
Who else looks like? Is it just, yeah, I guess, Pasta Guy, you take silver place with only 2 people in the bracket. That's still pretty good. And then Betty Tits, or Betty Two Tits. Betty Two T's.
Want to fight Harry at Jackhammer. Oh, you know it, Sex J.
Is he local?
No, Sex J is in Wisconsin. He actually has been hitting the NAFC cards that Rufus Sport puts on recently.
Nice. Anthony Pettis, I think he has.
Let me at him.
Anthony Pettis has a promotion.
It's like a horse.
Big dude, big dude. He's built like Robbie Lawler.
I love to see it.
Wide-shouldered, big frame. Dude could take a punch. He also dealt with the grappling.
Hop on, Jess.
Oh, Harry's getting
Hop
kisses
on.
blown out. Oh, my goodness.
All right, we're now joined by Jessica Ruiz, a well-credentialed martial artist in her own right. Jess, what do we make of the fights tonight?
Oh, my God, the fights were exciting.
That's right.
Jacob, what a knockout.
One-hitter quitter.
What a knockout, yes. Tom, great fight. Lots of body hits, lots of... Love it, love it. All the fights were great.
A clean sweep for Law MMA on Fight of the Night and Performance of the Night bonuses.
Listen, there's nothing better than Law MMA. I'll tell you right now. Nothing better than Law MMA.
That's
okay?
absolutely right.
All wins, no losses. Okay?
No losses.
No losses.
Jess, when are we going to see you back in there?
Oh, God, okay. So I'm planning to go back in there in September. They're looking for an opponent for me, but the weight class is an issue. So I'm still waiting for an opponent.
Combate still?
Excuse me?
Combate still?
Yes, Combate still. But I gave them a deadline. I said, if you guys don't find me a good opponent by September, I have to break away.
Okay.
Bare Knuckle keeps looking for me, so I'm considering Bare Knuckle.
Okay.
So I don't know, but we'll see what happens. You know, we'll
There's
see what
options.
happens.
There's options.
Definitely options. Many options for Jessica.
I threw my hat in the ring there. Your guy Campbell McLaren there was looking for somebody to do play-by-play and commentary. I told him if he needs a nasally Jew from New York who doesn't speak Spanish to hop on the microphone, I'm his man.
Yes.
I'd say no, Poppy. I'd say no, Poppy.
Listen, we still have to do that wrestling match.
Yes, we do.
With
time and place, Jess.
Exactly. No, you can't wear a shirt, just shorts. And I'm coming in a bikini. That's it.
Deal. Say less. Say less.
Speaking of bikinis, what do we got on the docket for you this summer? What you doing anything like out of the ordinary?
I have photo shoots coming out. Okay, my birthday's next week. I have a photo shoot coming out.
Happy birthday.
I have 2 photo shoots coming out. I have a video coming out too. Just like a video of my photo shoot.
What type of video? Okay. I thought it was like an OnlyFans exclusive.
You know
Not
what?
that kind of video.
OnlyFans may come out. I'm not sure. I'm thinking about it. You know, I'm not. But we're not talking about nudes here. Okay, I could throw anything on OnlyFans. You know what I'm saying? Very soft stuff, training stuff. You know.
Side boob.
There's money
Side
there.
boob. Side boob.
So yeah.
You got to leave a little bit to the imagination.
Of course, yeah, for sure.
Amazing, Wolves.
Anyways.
Great to meet you. And
But it was nice talking to you guys.
Always a pleasure.
can't wait for
Always a
this
pleasure.
bikini
We will lock
match.
down. We will lock down that
Listen,
wrestling match
we need to
soon.
lock that down.
You can only do it if he wears a bikini as well.
He's
How
got to
about
wear
that?
some tighty whities.
That's right.
He's got to
I'll
wear
wear the
something.
I'll wear the
Yeah.
Borat singlet.
Oh,
He's gonna
forget
look like
about it.
Blue from
I'll
Old
let
School.
you submit me if you wear that. Okay, forget about it.
All right.
I'll hold you to it. Jess, thank you for joining us. I
Thank
hope you
so
enjoyed
much.
your night.
I enjoyed it.
I will see you at the gym this week.
Yes. Okay, thank you.
Later, Jess. Thank you for the interview. Harry Mack pulled it off. Harry Mack pulled it off. Much
Always,
respect
baby.
to the Mac Daddy. He won't admit it, but this man does work.
Thank you. Oh, got you. All right, let's
Is that it?
I think that's
We're
our
wrapping
cue.
it